Hello.
Hello. How we doing, guys?
Good.
Doing okay. Sorry, we're a couple minutes late.
Oh, that's fine. No one else is here anyway.
I mean, I say hi and bye to him. He's like dating my sister. I've never like.
Sorry, I just heard something in the background.
Sorry?
Cass, is your Roll20? Do you have the mic on in that?
Oh shit, yeah.
You're all good.
All the time.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
To be honest, I'm good. It just has like a video cover because otherwise you'd like see me and I wouldn't even realize it.
All good. Alright. Anyway, how have we been going this week? Eh?
It's been a lot for both of us, I think.
Oh, big week?
A lot of work.
Oh, okay. Just in general, a lot of work, or nothing you really want to go into?
I mean, I'm a CPA, which means I do taxes, and
Yeah.
there's like a mini tax deadline coming up in like the next month or two, so I'm just doing tax returns like crazy, and then I have clients calling me like, hey, I need you to help me with like budgeting my startup, and I'm just like, dude, I don't have time to work on your stuff today. I have a deadline to meet.
Come back to me in a month's time.
Exactly.
Yeah, just listening, it's been a lot of just annoying work thrown her way.
Yeah, that's what your work's been. Just listening to it.
No, I mean, honestly, I feel terrible because I come home complaining about my job and I'm listening to her, I'm like, yeah, it's bad.
Fair enough.
It's the change of the season here at the H&M, so we're getting walked. I know that we're going to just do terribly.
Ah, well. Also, welcome, Color.
Oh,
How was your week been?
it's been busy.
No, I'm bad.
Sorry,
Everyone's
I
had-
wasn't here last week. I was doing my clinicals, and on Sunday I was on my feet for 13 hours at the hospital, just running around, didn't really get any breaks or lunches or anything. And I was just totally wiped out. And so I pretty much slept all day on Monday, and I slept all day today because I had the same thing yesterday.
Had to make sure she could be here this time.
Yeah. I woke up at 4 p.m. and I was like, if I go back to sleep, I'm going to miss D&D. So I got up and made myself dinner and did useful human things. But thankfully, those are the only 2 days I have to do it.
That's good. That's rough. I can only imagine how much. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Couldn't do
and
it.
like the hospitals are overflowing, and I was a student, so I couldn't go any COVID rooms, but 4 out of the 9 patients that we were taking care of had COVID. And then they were all just really needy. We had somebody who had a respiratory crisis, another person who had chest pain. It was just a lot of stuff. And it was fun, but not what I work a desk job. I am on my feet for maybe like an hour a day, spread out of my breaks. So it was, yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
But I just have to take the state test for it, and then I'm a CNA, and then I'm not going to get a job as a CNA because they get paid like crap. I did not realize.
Yeah, it's unfortunate how some of the medical industry gets paid when some of the medical industry gets paid a ton.
Yeah, like I'm doing administrative stuff, and I make $4 an hour more than CNAs do, which is just ridiculous because they're actually, facing patients. They're getting exposed to COVID. They're on their feet all day long, and I'm just coming over here, just kind of like, this procedure has been authorized by your insurance.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, the joys.
is for NVIDIA, and this is for Boulder.
Oh, thank you.
Boulder definitely appreciates it. He's not been doing well.
I mean, yeah.
He's still above half.
That's what we consider well, right?
Yeah, relatively so. I mean, he's doing better than the rest of the people in this room, you know?
The dead people? Yeah.
Yeah, the bunch of dead people just kind of there. They tried their best with their 0 strength scores.
Is that a good tell? 28 out of 30. I think that's a good tell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the corpse was on top of you on my screen, so I wasn't sure that it was you. But you're good on health, Athos. You could use some healing.
Slap people with the wand. It's the only way.
Go. Could you add some health to him when I roll for it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
There's one for him, and I'm gonna do another for Balder too. Cool. Everyone's just about full.
Yeah. Now I just need to wait for Alice to actually be here. And,
He's. I mean, I know he doesn't usually say anything, but I assume he's coming because he didn't show up last time.
yeah. He just happened to sleep in for an hour after session start.
I feel less bad for not being there. I feel so bad, but I told Ramen Boy, so that's sufficient, right? But I felt really bad.
It's all good.
I was late, so we just kind of hung out anyway. It wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, saves me trouble. Just about to at you. How you doing, Nick?
Hello.
Alrighty, let's get this up first. Anyway, how's your week been, man?
Pretty good.
That's good, nothing too crazy.
Nope.
Oh, good. See, we get the easy week. Everyone else is like dying from work. I know, that's right. One day I'll remember. There we go. Oh yeah, Riverbot hasn't been targeted yet, but a bunch of the other Discord bots have been dying. Like, they've been getting bans from YouTube and everything.
They're getting bans from YouTube. What is it? Because they like. How is that actually?
Because they don't have ads.
Well, I have YouTube Premium, so it's okay in here.
Oh, okay.
So that works, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're carrying us, don't worry. You know, it's just because it automatically doesn't have ads or something. I think that's supposedly the reason. I'm really not 100% sure.
It's always money.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh. Also, if anyone has a adventuring kit of their relevant class, you'll have 50 feet of rope in that.
I do have an adventure kit of my relevant class.
Do you have a hunter or druid kit?
I'm pulling up my sheet right now.
Because, yeah, all of them give you 50 feet of rope by default, because everyone knows that you need rope.
I have a healer's kit, masterwork survival kit, and that's it.
Survival kit may have it.
Flint and steel, mess kit, water skin ×2, basic maps, small utility bag, guide to identify. Nope. But I mean, I might as well take it because it's there.
Not much of a
True.
survival kit if you don't got rope.
Exactly. How are you going to climb those mountains? Actually, how are you going to set up those snares? Oh, maybe that's a bit too thick. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm sure we're all eager, especially after last week's missed session.
Yes.
Alrighty. So how
I
about...
just need to track the loot real quick.
Yeah, you're all good. In the meantime, everyone make sure they got some water, a drink, whatever you're having.
Why am I not surprised that Athos would take that? Just give me
Wait, I don't even... Wait, what did he take? I don't even remember.
I'll take the plastic
Oh,
back.
yeah.
I'm taking that caltrop speed because I thought it was real cool. Even though I stepped on caltrops.
Well, now you know how they work.
Exactly. You had to test yourself to see how effective they are.
How much were they? Were they like 40 gold? Is that what that was?
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I could go get more of these.
They're great just to throw at people and then run away.
Put away.
Because yeah, it's a 5-foot burst or something, so it's the 4 squares from like a corner or something like that. See if that or a 10-foot radius. Either way, it's a lot of caltrops.
I think I like it because it does damage when you throw it at them too, if they don't pass the save.
Yeah, it... Oh, I don't remember if that part has a save or not. Now I'm going to look this item up again. Caltrop bead. Yeah, no. There's no reflex save or anything immediately. It's just a touch attack. So it's a good way of dealing a small amount of guaranteed damage. And
Nvidia have a crazy high touch attack.
yeah, good at throwing at people. If you had, it also works as a sling bullet. So if you have a decent-ish strength score and sling, you can actually deal reasonable amounts of damage, but it's not a touch attack then. Or if it hits the touch AC, but not the regular AC, it just explodes or whatnot. Weird rules interactions that I'm not going to bother trying to figure out until someone buys a sling and tries to does it.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be asking Nvidia to make any strength checks, so no.
Yeah, no. Most people don't want to deal 1d4 minus 2 damage. Oh, God.
I am ready.
All good. So, when we last left off, you guys stormed the front entrance under cover of fog, dodged ballista bolts, and brutally stopped anyone who would stand in your way. After that, you guys found yourselves on the wrong side of a portcullis that didn't seem to have any way of opening. But Envy's been looking around, spying the other doors, which just seem to have simple locks on them.
Right, sorry, you're going to have to remind me. Is the door here, and then
Yep.
where's the other door?
Oh, there's just those 2 doors. One in each entrance. And yes, you also have the person who seems to be a blacksmith on the other side of the portcullis who didn't really do anything in the fight. They were just there and got shot by Cattell.
You did say something like, you ruined it, or something.
Yes, they said, you fucked everything up. Anyway, so, what are we all going to do?
Wait, so this is a door down here?
Yep.
Yep, and then there's a door right here where I am.
Right there. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry, the doors are very thin when it comes to dynamic lighting, just because it makes it kind of awkward if you can see past it as well.
Is anyone particularly good at picking locks?
I can try.
While they're trying that, I definitely do want to talk to our blacksmith.
Yeah, go ahead. She looks over at you and at Athos.
I'm sorry. We ruined what now? We ruined some bandits.
Well, yes, but I've been working here for some time, and look, I couldn't give two shits about their lives, but I imagine you're here to take everything down.
Sorry about that. I mean, that is the general idea. Yes. There's could be some sneaking involved. It's not full bore assault yet.
I mean, you've killed 6 people. I don't know what more you could call that, but
Nice.
that's good. You'll be able to get through that shortly. If you want, you guys can explore separately, but that's up to you.
I would like to stay together if possible. Well, what is your purpose here? I mean, it sounds like you don't care too much about, this group. Are you like trying to infiltrate or something?
No. I've been working here for a time, keeping their weapons sharp, providing them with what they need. I don't partake in any of what goes on outside of this place.
But you're still complicit.
Yeah. You gonna kill me too for that?
Possibly.
Depends on, I guess, your response.
Well, I tell you what then. I don't know why I originally came here. I came here and I started to work because, well, Dracons have their reasons. But the original time that I was made to come here, I remember nothing of. A lot of these people had similar situations.
All the bandits had similar situations, so people are being brought here. And did you lose your memory, or?
Some. I remember simply agreeing with the leader here and following him along. By then, most of us were already inside. And then we had the choice of working or attempting to flee. I don't go out much. I stay here and I tend to the metals.
Is there some kind of magical aspect to you agreeing to work? Are you being held under magical oath?
Not anymore. But, well, people have escaped before. Not all of them have survived.
Can I cast Detect Magic on our blacksmith buddy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There is no magic radiating from her.
Okay. No magic. So, theoretically, nothing's Would I be able to detect something like an oath promise magic thing? That makes
Uh,
sense. Right.
If there was some kind of magic binding her actively, you could probably see something.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, at this point, you are here. You're on board. I didn't catch your name. What was your name?
Shin A. I'll get that up for you.
I was gonna say, could you spell that?
Yeah.
Don't Drakons usually have a title of some sort?
Only if we are deemed worthy. I would prefer if you would not bring that up. I've been working on this armor here in an attempt to prove myself. But, well, not like that's going to matter.
I mean, you realize that you're working with a bad group. I mean, sure, I get where you're coming from the sense of there is something that potentially modified your memory of some sort, but you're not being held here, at least anymore. You're free to go.
Well, I suppose that's technically true. There are more in the woods, though.
Okay. So, it sounds like you're not the only one who feels as if they're being forced into this. If anything, this leader, was it Kazuno? Zumo?
Yes. Kazuma.
Seems to be forcing people under his rule via memory modification or more or less enticing them somehow. Doesn't seem like morale's that high, if you don't mind me saying. So, should he pass away or die, there would be nothing holding anybody together anymore.
That is entirely correct. If he were to suddenly be gone, it would all be wonderful. However, if the people attacking him were to, I don't know, spontaneously combust into flame, then it would befall on me and everyone else who's still alive to clean up this mess and take the blame for it.
Well, luckily, I'm actually very resistant to fire. I found out recently.
Right.
Is that something I should be looking out for, though?
Probably. I've only seen it happen once or twice, but people who stand before him with defiance in their eyes don't last long.
And why is that? What happens to them?
They die in flames. I figured that was obvious.
Okay. Does this only happen if they're in a specific place?
No. Though I suppose he has burnt more than one of his rugs in doing so.
Well, what can you tell me about it then? Other than he sets people on fire.
He's in the room to the far south. Not this way, down the main hall. He keeps a pair of guards at his front door. Not too much else, other than what I've already said. Also, he's obviously Kitsune. I'm sure you would have heard that by now.
Yeah, we actually ran into some of your compatriots. They're living a better life now.
Good for them. Though compatriots is definitely a strong word.
Well, I mean, having a sense of belonging in and of itself isn't wrong, and if we were to help you get rid of your issue with management, perhaps that, leaves open a more beneficial position for both yourself and others who, may want to do more positive things for the surrounding area, as opposed to just, looting, pillaging, and whatever other evil things going on. Could I get a vibe check on our buddy here?
Sure.
I'm forgetting her name. I'm so sorry.
Shinae.
Shanae.
Shin-A. It's dumb, I hate it, but... now, vibe check as in going through the alignment checks, or vibe check as in sense motive?
I'll do both, actually.
Okay. She does not radiate good or evil or law.
Okay, so chaotic neutral?
Most likely, yes.
Or neutral?
She does radiate... Oh, wait. No, she radiates no aura. I forgot about that part.
Oh, would no aura be true neutral, or does that mean something else?
No aura means true neutral or too weak.
Oh, okay.
Creatures with less than 5 hit dice do not have auras.
Oh no, she's weak. Okay.
Unless they're a cleric or inquisitor.
Well, in that case, let's do a sense motive to see kind of how she's feeling about this whole thing. Nice.
Yeah, you guys can both pick up. She's obviously feeling very threatened, but also she really doesn't seem to give a shit about the people that did die around her, like, at all.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm assuming you want out of here, right, Shanae?
Without losing my head would be preferable, yes.
Then do you think maybe you could do us a favor and, you know, help clear out some of the coming rooms diplomatically? Like, we don't want to kill more people if we can avoid it, but we knew we were going to have to, you know, do what was necessary in order to make a statement coming in. But anybody else who now seeing, you know, what we were able to do to this obviously set up ambush that want to leave can do so. If you want to maybe go send that message to everyone.
Well, I can send to the ones that were sleeping in the back because they thought that they had enough.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind, I'm going to take my safety behind this portcullis for the moment. But as a show of goodwill, you can take one of these. Let me just get up for you. She holds out her hand through the bars. Is anyone going to do anything?
Can I sense motive her holding her hand out?
Oh, she has something in her hand. It looks to be some kind of green vial.
Right, I want to see if she's going to try to get violent with me if I reach out to grab it.
Yeah, go ahead. You're pretty sure this is, with what she said, this is probably some kind of gesture of good faith that she's not going to try and hurt you.
Okay, I will take the vial. If you don't mind me asking, what is this?
It regrows non-living material. You can fix a sword or a spear with it relatively easily. Good for you to quick touch-up job.
You got potion or oil of mending or something?
You got mimic fibers.
Ooh. Lynn, I have something for you.
Thank you.
If you want to put that with our stuff, this could help with, I don't know much about mimic fibers, but actually, what would be that check to find out what mimic fibers
Craft, alchemy, or knowledge nature.
to tell?
Coming.
I can roll knowledge nature, but I think you may have a better idea of what these could do. These are mimic fibers.
Wait, can I reroll that?
For what it's worth, you beat the DC on 22 anyway, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free to open the hyperlink for it in the loot channel. It quite literally is just some fungal spores inside of a green ichor. When applied to non-living materials such as dead wood or the like, any plant. Can't fix swords, but it can just fix wooden things, which could be a door as well, or similar kinds. It heals 1d10 plus 10 points of damage. So it quite literally is fix your sundered weapon in a pinch.
Yeah. Well, it would fix the glaive, but it wouldn't fix the blade of the glaive. Is what I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier to break the haft of a weapon than the actual blade itself, though.
True that. Athos, do you have any questions for our new friend here?
Yeah, I think you got all that we need to know.
Okay. From my understanding, our target can light people on fire, and is directly south of us. I don't know if he's in that room or if there's a hallway. Maybe at the end of the hallway, but just kind of keep that in mind. I do have some small resistances to fire. Hopefully that is their main source of damage. That would help a lot, but if not, you know.
Alright, and then you have unlocked that door, so you can run through any time that you guys feel like you need to.
Do we maybe want to unlock this door first?
Yeah, since we know he's down there, we may as well try over there first. Are these purple spots still bad?
Yes, for the next hour.
Okay.
Can I, like, is there a broom? Can I use a broom? To push
You can spend 10 minutes collecting caltrops if you really want to. Then you can use them yourself.
But only for the next hour, right? Cause
Yeah, they will fade.
Okay. I'm just going to, like, grab something I can use to sweep them while Lynn's unlocking the door and just kind of, like, try to sweep them to the side so people can walk through.
Alright, there you go. The caltrops are over in the corner now.
Okay.
Another 20 on disabled device. Very nice. The lock clicks, and you can get into the room. What is your breaching protocol?
I think Athos and Nvidia in first, or yeah, I guess maybe stealthing wouldn't be a bad idea either. It'll be pretty obvious, admittedly, if it's a dark room with the door open, so.
That's true.
Athos, do you want to go in first, and then I'll follow you up?
Sure.
Cool.
Alright, Athos, take the first steps. The room opens up, and inside, it doesn't smell particularly good. What you can see ahead is some beds of hay that look to be covered in simple, worn blankets. Doesn't smell too good down here.
Are we thinking that this is a prison or living quarters?
It looks like ramshackle living quarters. The area where probably lower ranked individuals might be resting, or based on locks it could indeed just be a temporary prison. But no one is here for the time being.
Okay. Is this another door?
It is another door.
Do we want to continue forward? Or I guess continue sideways?
I'm going to
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
See, because it's totally black for me.
You can... Oh, sorry, go on.
Does Athos have a torch?
Yes, I think I was the one that had it.
I was gonna gonna say, I think Nvidia has a torch too if we need more than one, but she also has dark vision, so she's fine.
Yeah. If you would like to pull out a torch, you are welcome to. It does take up a hand, though.
Do we want to maybe just give the torch to Lynn and Cattell? Atlas, what is your vision, by the way? I'm sorry, I didn't remember.
Sorry.
Just regular.
Sorry. So, Athos, you holding the torch, or is Cattell/Lynn?
Lynn will not carry a torch. So.
I'm fine with carrying one.
I'll carry one as well.
All right.
She'd rather just switch into tiger form so she can see.
Okay.
Do you remember you can change your token to do that?
Yes, but I have torches that I can see through right now, right?
Oh yeah, you can see through
So
everyone
I
else's
don't-
torches.
Yeah, so I don't need to do that right now. I will if I need to, but
Okay.
Yes, if anyone wants to have a look around in there, you are welcome to. But,
Perception, or?
yeah.
ouch.
Ooh.
Alright. Nvidia, you look around the place, and through some sort of you spot underneath one of the pillows a single coin sticking out. It looks to be a platinum piece.
Oh. Okay. Well, this is lucky.
Athos, you see the same platinum piece.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean,
The-
don't be greedy. Oh wait, we can separate. Can we separate these out somehow? Or are they just? They're not magic, right?
No, they're not. You guys are looking through the sweat-stained secondary living quarters here.
I mean, a platinum piece. That's like enough to have a really nice living quarter. I don't know.
Yeah, that's really good.
Well, I'm gonna see Atlas looking at it, and I'll point out to the rest of the party too. I don't know if we have a party funds. You have that?
Yeah, party funds.
Yeah. The video will pick it up, and whoever wants or whoever has the party funds, we can add a platinum piece of that then.
All right.
There we go.
Plus 10 gold.
Alright. Nothing else in here though?
No, it doesn't seem like there's anything much in here.
Just the door.
Just the door. Which does not seem to be locked like the others for reference.
I guess I'm gonna try to unlock it then.
Alrighty.
Detect magic on the door,
No magic on the door.
then listening through the door.
There doesn't seem to be anything you can hear through here. Nobody seems to be inside that room.
Okay. Then I guess we'll open it. If everyone's feeling safe.
You open the door. Inside is a series of levers and a stone wall.
I don't know much about engineering, gang. Can we say there is a series of levers and a stone wall?
Yep.
You mean this wall right here?
That wall in the back. Yep. It doesn't seem like this continues on any further as if it was a dead end. But, Lynn, can you give me a perception check? You don't seem to notice anything too out of the ordinary in here.
Other than the levers?
Other than levers.
Is that 2 levers per side?
Yep. There is also a lantern in there. But it doesn't seem to be lit.
Okay. Athos, real quick, do you mind lighting this lantern with your torch?
All right. I'll do so.
The room becomes illuminated. Nothing more.
Alright. Are there any markings on the walls that would indicate any, passable information about the levers?
On the walls, it doesn't seem to be. They just seem to be 4 random levers sticking out from the wall.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to look to see do any of them look more used than the others?
Give me a perception check.
That's 2 in a row. And I'm going to die in the next combat. I'm just going to...
You're banking all these nat 20s. They're going to come back to bite you. Alright. So, this one in the top right is the most used, followed by this one in the bottom left, and then this one in the top left seems somewhat used. The one in the bottom right seems almost never touched.
Okay. I'm going to press this lever right here.
Alright.
Or pull it, or go in whatever direction it allows me.
You pull the lever down, and there is a distinct ka-chunk sound. But nothing seems to happen.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this lever then.
Alrighty. As you do that, the wall in front of you seems to close itself, turning to the side and slamming against the wall, leading further in.
Alrighty.
Can you give me a perception check as it opens up?
That's 3 in a row.
Oh god, you're gonna die. You immediately catch the scent of food deeper in. And so does Balder. Balder easily can pick up the smell of some kind of food for... Alright, cool.
Alright. Is there anything other than food in here?
There is no food in this room, it seems, but it seems that in here, you look around, looks to be barrels of something, what looks to be a very large, I'm trying to remember what they're called, sorry. Not keg, but
Oh.
yeah, it's what the supersized kegs are basically supposed to be called. Yeah.
Athos, I found something you may like.
Avos, you could probably swim in that thing and still be set for life.
How heavy is it?
Hundreds of pounds.
We still have to drink it all right here.
I mean, it's a barrel. We can roll it.
Athos, you're the man with the most knowledge about the booze. Give me an appraised check. Or profession brewing. Alright. Knowing the rough price of common swill, if this is just your average kind of make, this thing, if you were to be able to get out of here, would sell for probably about 1,000 gold.
They quite well stocked up.
Is there
Well, we'll
anything
come back for that.
Oh, yeah, sure. Is there anything else of note in this room?
There seems to be a lot of spare tents and bedrolls, but nothing particularly noteworthy. Instead, there's simply looks to be some kind of storage room here, And further on is where the smell of food comes from behind that door there.
Alright. Is the door locked?
It is not.
I'm going to just listen to hear if there's any voices coming from the other side.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You don't hear anything behind this door, no.
Okay. If everybody's okay with it, I'm going to slowly open it. Not giving it light or anything.
You open up the door, and just seems to be food storage. Another door off to the east, and another to the north.
Anybody have any ideas of where we should be going?
Nope.
Okay. Are either of the doors locked?
No, they are not. It seems like no one was intended to be coming down this direction.
Okay. We gonna open up this door real quick?
You do. Inside is meat hanging up, being dried.
Okay. Right, so sort of like a trying some meat for jerky or something?
Similar reasons, yeah. You know it's a common practice in Envasilia, especially before the winter.
Open up this one.
Alrighty. You open up the door and light bleeds. You can see over in the corner is a felinid man, kind of slumbering in a hammock over top bags of grain.
You have their information on their... Oh, again.
Oh, I do I? We ignore those. Nothing bad happened, don't worry.
Do you guys want to maybe talk to him?
More than I want to kill him.
You said more
For
than
now,
you
at
want
least.
to, right?
What was that?
You said you want to talk to him more than you want to kill him, right?
Yes.
Okay, just clarifying. Wanted to make sure that's what she said. Okay. Maybe should we surround him first? Maybe. Well,
seems a
no,
little
that looks threatening.
threatening.
That does seem threatening. We'll be okay. Okay. Well, let's go in quietly.
Alright, as soon as you get past the doorway, he immediately snaps to attention right as you're here.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, intruders again. Wait, you don't smell familiar.
Do you get like return intruders? Is that something that happens regularly?
Huh. You aren't the regular stock. He seems to be looking over at you in video, but he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't look like he can actually see you. He's just looking in your general direction.
Okay. Can I have sense motive to see if it's like he can't see me, or?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Try and get a read.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure he doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, right. It's dark in here.
There's no light in this room at all, save for what's coming back from Athos and Cattell.
Right. And
Yeah, I
Liv's
can't
not
see
really-
anything except for right there.
Okay.
Pure darkness.
Well, if you don't mind,
No, stay there.
okay, no problem. Don't want to, make you feel threatened or anything like that.
He stands up and he leans behind himself and cracks his back. Outsiders are... Yes. Are you new or you're outsiders?
Oh, we're outsiders for sure. If you don't mind, do you mind if I'm straightforward with you?
Go ahead. It'll make this faster.
Okay. I assume you're prepping to maybe attack us or something like that due to the whole intruder thing, which I get and is okay. I assume you're very strong. My only thing would be, we're just here to help you out, if anything. We've heard a lot of bad things about the people in charge, and we're here to, maybe give you better working environment, better working conditions. Definitely don't want to fight you if we can avoid it. That's possible.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop you there. Look, I'm just a chef here. I just cook the food for the boss because he's
a dick.
Yeah, he's a dick and he has a very particular appetite. One of the best chefs in the region when I can, be bothered. I just stay back here because we keep the rest of the lot from trying to steal food and run away with it. The usual. You stick with shitty people, they do shitty things.
Maybe it's time to change that and not stick with shitty people.
Job pays well. Look, I don't. You do what you want. If you get rid of him, I'll just head back to town, figure something out, go back on the hunt for some rare things. Good days.
Can I get an alignment check from him?
Sure.
So make sure he's not like pure evil and.
He could just be deceiving you.
He seems like a nice enough guy. I don't want to get into a fight with him unnecessarily.
He radiates no auras.
Okay, so he's either true neutral or kind of weak, actually. Okay, well, I appreciate your time. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I didn't get your name.
I don't need a name. I'm the chef.
All right, Mr. Chef. I appreciate your time. We were just sort of checking everything out back here, but
Actually, don't say Mr. Chef. Go, Sir Chef. That sounds better.
That's gonna make you feel more comfortable. We'll say Sir Chef. That's okay.
I won't.
He won't, but I will. That's fine. Yeah, in that case, we'll leave you be. We're gonna go either kill or incapacitate your boss, probably.
Good luck.
Do you want to help?
No, I lose my appetite whenever I see the kind of shit that he tries to pull.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't you want to help us so you don't have to work in that? I mean, it sounds like a hostile work environment.
Oh no! If anyone tries to get hostile in this work environment, they're the ones who get their heads beat in. You ever been hit over the head with an adamantine ladle?
No, I haven't. Don't wish to.
He pulls out a ladle from his back.
Is it adamantine?
You don't know. It could be. He might be bluffing.
Okay. I did hear from one of your, the blacksmith, that he lights people on fire from a distance. You would happen to know how he does that since he's been here for a while?
He has magic? I don't know. He can call upon disgusting little flesh creatures. Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah.
And then there also seems to be a weird recruitment policy where people's memories are modified. Would you know anything about that?
Yeah, something about magic words. I don't know. I just got hired in town.
Your memories weren't modified in any way?
I don't think you can do that, but... I mean, I don't know much about the way magic works. So who knows? Anyway. Don't take any food on your way out.
I mean, we're fine. Lynn, Athos, Cattell, do you guys have any questions for our Sir Chef over here?
I'm content.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, in that case, have a good nap, and we will potentially see you later. And Nvidia's gonna close the door and walk out.
If you're not done now, I'll assume you're dead. Nighty night.
Well, I mean, that was a thing.
That's definitely a thing.
We didn't miss any doors, right?
No, that doesn't seem to... You just haven't missed any doors so far.
Okay. And I guess if y'all want, you can head back to the front and go down south. Also sweep these.
Sweep the caltrops out of the way. Yeah. There's some brooms that have been sitting around, you know. Making the place look nice and clean.
Definitely. Well, I mean, I don't know about clean, but at least a safe working environment.
Well, it's cleaner. I can tell you might want to try and not go through that way.
Wait.
I can tell you walk right onto where the caltrops
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit your touch AC?
My touch AC is 13.
Then that is a yes. You take 1 point of piercing damage as you walk on the caltrops.
No, I just sweat. Oh, okay.
She walked into the concentrated, swept area of them.
I was focusing on getting around the table. I'm sorry.
You cannot run or charge until you have healed, or get a heal check done.
Do we all want to heal check Cattell?
The first one's fine, Apples. It takes about 10 minutes, but you managed to bandage up Cattell's feet, so she'll be able to move normally.
Yep. Can I tickle them in the process?
You can.
I won't, but I gotta know.
Come on, man, we've got to appeal to the feet community.
Do we know?
No. Oh, if we do though, I could put this up on on the OnlyFans account. I did make an OnlyFans account called OnlyFeet just to meme on people. I have not touched it since, but it was a good drunken escapade to make that account.
Right. Are we all ready for potential immediate combat?
I think so.
Sure.
Let's open the door.
You open the door. And at the end of the hallway, you see a Kitsune and a Dracon man staring you down.
Alright, these are the two guards we were warned about, right?
Yep.
Right, we'll walk in. Good afternoon. I don't know what time it is. Good afternoon. My name is Generosity, and allow me to be very clear and perhaps live up to my name in terms of what is about to happen. As you probably heard over the past 15 minutes to half an hour, your little ambush did very little to us. You are now outnumbered. We are stronger than you one-on-one. This is not a fantastic situation for you to be in, and I know that you maybe weren't forced in this position, but you are in it maybe against your better judgment and better will. So allow me to give you this opportunity to walk away from this situation. We won't chase you down, and I'll give you each 5 gold for walking away.
They look
And
between.
I would like to. I'm also intimidating them. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Alright, cool. They look between each other. And they start whispering. It's like this. We're just supposed to take you through the door so you can meet the boss over what just happened.
mean, we can go in ourselves. I understand that you're just the middleman in this. It's not your fault.
They look at each other again. Debating who to fear more. They reluctantly...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to scoot out of the way a little bit because I do believe that there was a dead body right here. So there should at least still be like a large pool of blood.
There's dead bodies off to the left. You could pull one in the way if you'd like.
That's true. Baldur, do you mind?
Lynn is going to tell Baldur to steal a corpse. And he'll drag it away so that he doesn't step on the things.
I was just about to get you.
He knows what thorns look like. These aren't thorns, but they look like them.
Alright. They look over at the dead body just being dragged along by a literal tiger. The kitsune looks over at you. Are you sure you think you're gonna be fine with this, or?
I mean, yeah, most definitely.
The Dracon looks over at his compatriot and just accusingly.
Unless you're planning on helping us.
Yeah, no.
I didn't think so, but I figured I'd offer that as a... If you have at any point felt forced into this against your will and you wanted to take your righteous sort of vengeance, I mean, yeah, I could understand that.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my life here. Just putting it out there.
Very well. Then I would advise you walk past our friend over there and take the gold and have a good day.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. Gun, good luck, buddy. The Dracon looks over at him as the kitsune vanishes from sight. And you can hear distinct footsteps. And it sounds like he's going to be running past you.
Do I have a moment to take 5 gold pieces out and throw them in his general direction?
You can attempt to do so, sure.
Fantastic. Do I need to roll anything for that?
No.
Okay, then, yeah.
You throw 5 gold on the ground, which seem to disappear pretty quickly. And then, a moment later, you hear footsteps rushing past. A few drops of blood from the pool that is surrounding the door, walking away towards what was once mist.
Alrighty. Are the rest of you all doing okay, team?
Before we go in there. Oof, I don't remember if I did it before walking in the dungeon or not. Oh, I might have.
You did alchemical allocation before you came in.
Okay, so I think I already did the bark.
You could just drink the potion if you want.
But that would waste the potion.
I would have 50% less backwash in my potion at that point. That's just not allowed.
Okay, so I think I did do bark skin then, because I did do one. I would do it, and then how long does that last? Theoretically,
Bark skin lasts from a potion for half an hour, which it has not been half an hour yet.
okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone else's buff spells have worn off because it's been at least 10 minutes, but it has not been half an hour.
Okay.
I don't know if you can, but do you want to bless us before we go in, Atlas?
It'll be my last spell slot, but yes, I do that.
Okay. Only if that's something you'd like to do. I wouldn't want to, assume.
No, that's probably for the best.
Alrighty. So, what is the plan there?
Is there any minute adjustments we want to make before we go in?
Nope.
Okay. Doing pretty good.
Everyone's confident and ready to go. You guys got this.
There's a lot of positivity coming from the DM. That's not a good
Yeah, I have faith in you all. Don't worry about it.
sign. Well, okay, this can still be a conversation. Just don't want it to turn into another what's his face moment.
Who does Edie?
Who is Edie?
If you expect that there will not be monologuing based on all you've heard about this man, you have your expectations of me are far too high.
Alright. I would love to learn your name, my friend. What was your name?
He's the other one called him Goon.
Goon? Your name is
Goon. Yes.
Is that your name, or did someone give you that name?
He looks over. I was born with that name. Now, come in.
What color is he?
He is white. Sorry, no, he's blue. Wait. No, he's white. White. I was like, wait, what the fuck? What color is he? Yes, white. He directs you all in, keeping his weapon in hand, but not raising it against anybody. It's spelt it is not spelt the way you would think, by the way.
Not Goon?
No, it's Gun. His name is spelt Gun.
Is he gonna cast gun on us?
He will not cast Gun. Anyway, as you enter, you do indeed see some finely dressed Kitsune man sitting over on what looks to be a makeshift stone throne. He opens his arms wide. Welcome then. I do suppose you're all quite satisfied with yourselves?
Immensely.
He looks over at the back. You. I take it the other one ran off. And then the guy in the back just looks over and just nods. Stay there for the moment. And I imagine these ruffians will decide that they must begin their violence shortly.
Goon, we have nothing against you. You can leave. It's fine.
He just kind of stays completely still where he is.
I'd hate to kill you, Goon.
Give me that intimidate check.
Alrighty.
Or the bluff check, take your pick.
I mean, I'd much rather do intimidate. Thank goodness, too. That was only a 10.
He's just gonna not move for the moment. You don't know what he's gonna do though.
Girl.
Valda helps. Now, what is it that you want here?
Well, I mean, we would like for you to stop acting as bandits in the vicinity. A person with as much or as many resources, such as yourself, can definitely be doing a lot more for the community while also keeping themselves, relatively well off, if you know what I mean, without having to resort to banditry and pretending to, be a king in a place that hates kings.
You aren't too wise to this place, are you now? You are correct that they do hate despots. But...
Yeah, you're about to educate me, got it.
there are plenty in these lands. It is simply a matter of finding any who attempt to rule, and then seeing what they truly are.
I was letting you continue, Kizumo. Mr.
No.
Gizmo-san.
Kizumo is fine. Not that it will matter for long. Now, will you take bribes to leave, or will you simply part once one of your compatriot dies? I do not mind either way.
And are you... Oh, I'm sorry. I should be casting Detect Magic to see if there's anything on this floor, like a fire rune or something.
There doesn't seem to be any magic directly around the room. But...
is the only magic coming from Kizumo?
it seems to be, yes. As you cast the spell, though, he holds out a hand. I suggest you stop. Unless you wish for things to go violent immediately.
I'm just doing my due diligence. Continue. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I believe you're more than happy to with whatever magic you're trying to utilize.
You don't... You're a spellcaster, right? You know detect magic when you see it, right?
Many things can be hidden. Why take such unnecessary risks? Besides, who knows what you could learn? Explosive ruins throughout the walls. This being but an illusion.
Except they're not.
He rolls his eyes. Anyway, enough out of you for now. What about the rest of you, You just following this one around like sick puppies?
Just like listening to her talk.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
She basically has the gist of what we want. But you mentioned a bribe. How much are you offering?
Well, good question. I imagine you're just trying to gather information so you know how much you can steal from around the place. It was more metaphorical bribe, all things considered.
Ah, you got me.
Oh no. We're not actually being bribed.
Shocking. Very well. Is there anything you wish to discuss before I make myself rid of you?
Patel, Lynn, is there anything you need from the man?
I don't think so.
Doesn't sound like he's very receptive to our pleas here, so no.
Envy, that is a book. That is a bookshelf, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're all good.
I'm just typing away that I'm just trying to not be on the same plane as Lynn, just in case, because.
Oh, you're all good. As everyone's making their declarations, well, if that is the case, I suggest you head home and tell everyone nearby to leave their weapons in the hills. He's going to look over at... Sorry, go on.
I totally forgot. Can I do an alignment check?
You can get one off before whatever happens.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'd rather do sense motive to get an idea of how strong he may or may not be.
Alrighty. Give me that sense motive check then.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to carry himself with any particular physical strength. Anything he does have will probably be in the mystical arts. Speaking of which, his words fall upon your ears in video. Can you give me a will save?
Oh, absolutely. That one of the things I'm good at? Oh, yes, it is.
Alrighty. You feel like you should probably run over to the mountains and just throw your weapons somewhere in there, but then you think better of that because that's a really stupid idea.
Is there any way I can sort of figure out what did he just try to cast suggestion on me? Or
You may make a spellcraft to figure out that he just tried to cast suggestion on you.
I'm not very good at that type of thing. Figuring it out.
No one can figure out the suggestion spell was in fact the suggestion spell.
I am going to look at him as about as disappointed as I possibly can and be like, you wasted that on me? Man, come on. I will take a moment to cast Divine Favor on myself, by the way.
Alrighty. When you...
That,
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
I just was... Because I figured he'd do something if I did that.
Oh, yes.
And I'll cast Bless.
Alrighty. With the first spells cast, can we get a roll for initiative?
Oh, nice, Athos.
Let's see, a green 18.
Feels bad, man.
Oh, he got a 20, though. Gosh.
Improved initiative pulled its weight.
Oh, man, I love improved initiative.
Alright, everybody got theirs in order. If so, then it is about time that we begin. Excuse me for one moment.
Do what you gotta do.
There we go. I think that's the right one. It sounds very quiet at the moment, but it's fine.
Oh, I thought you said give you a moment.
Yeah. Rivenbot seems to have just died when I hit force skip.
Got it.
Alrighty. The previous thing stop or something? I don't know. No. It's fine.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Go ahead.
What is my fire resistance? I don't
10.
think I wrote it down.
You have fire
It's
resistance
10,
10,
okay.
but you don't have resistance
I
to other elements.
Right.
Alrighty. However, on that note, Kuzumo speaks some magic words. In the name of this, I call you forth, dear servants. He snaps his fingers, and who feels like rolling me a D3?
I'll roll a d6 and we can have it if you'd like.
That also works.
2.
Alrighty. Spontaneously appearing before you are horrid mounds of flesh given life. They sneer at you, their deformed faces half falling off. They look at you, ready to beat your shit in.
Okay, fair enough.
And he'll go ahead and stand up on his throne. That is his turn.
Oh, is he standing on the chair itself?
Mm-hmm. Alright, Cattell. It is your turn. One of these things just kind of appeared right next to you.
And 3 of them came, not 2?
Yes.
Aww.
So I have the Ice Shard, and it can grant meta weapons frost property. Can I do that to a crossbow, or does it have to be like to a bolt?
It can be done to 50 bolts at a time.
Does that like take a full round to do?
It is a stand action. But it requires you to use a spell slot or a charge from the Ice Shard.
Do you know how many slots or charges it has?
It has as many charges as the highest level spell ever cast into it. So, currently, level 1.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just gonna save that for a second. So these creatures are made out of like flesh.
They look to be like warped, deformed flesh. If you would like, you can give me a knowledge planes check.
Okay.
Yeah, you have no idea what these things are. You're just disgusted by them.
Okay.
Also, I'll give you their official description, though. A roiling wave of flesh gushes forward. Amid the fatty surge wriggle half-formed limbs and a dripping, tumorous face. Is that any better for you?
Oh, so much better.
Okay, cool.
So if I were to shoot a crossbow, do I have to be like farther away?
Oh no, you just provoke an AOO and take a -4 to hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, question then. Can I theoretically shoot like the space in between this guy over at Kizumo?
Yeah, there is no cover blocking you from there. You will still take an AOO from the guy in front of you, though.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna attempt that.
Alrighty. You take a shot at Kizumo. And while your arrow flies true, it collides against his fur, which seems hard as iron, the bolt shattering. And
Okay.
the boy in front of you will attempt to slap you in the face. Because he's rude. Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Alright, he tries his best. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Alrighty. You know, we're just gonna... Do you want Cronus on this initiative order for some reason?
I know.
Okay.
Just,
Elect
be
on
on
this.
hold for the moment until that's no longer safe.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do a knowledge planes check if that's alright.
Go ahead. Alright.
Can I take a Lemure for 200?
You can take a Lemure for 200. Lemures. These are the basic bitch devils. They are literally nothing more than tortured flesh. You gain 3 questions about them.
Let's see. What are they weak to? What's their version?
Lemures have no true weakness, save for the fact that they are easily tempted in their home plane by offerings of grandeur. Typically with summoned creatures this will not work though.
How long will the summons last, if that's a valid question?
That is a valid question. The summons, based on the strength of the caster, will last no longer than 1 minute.
And anyone else have a good question they want to ask?
Do their attacks have any special abilities?
That is a
Are
good
they
question.
particularly dangerous?
Lemures are the weakest of devils. They are not particularly dangerous, though their claws as true devils are able to overcome the defensive abilities of angels and their ilk. Their weapons are evil aligned and law aligned.
Alright. I'll relay what information I can as I step up and try to hit this one.
Alrighty. 17 does hit. You strike at Lemure. You tear off a large chunk of its fatty flesh. But for some reason, your blade doesn't feel as effective as it should be. This thing should have even gone down to that, but it still stands. More durable than what you know Lemures to be.
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Nvidia, it is yours. 2 fatty boys block your way. A table blocks the middle.
Lynn, how afraid are you of these guys?
I've dealt with worse.
Okay. Would it be possible to do an acrobatics check to jump on the table?
You may attempt to do so, yes.
Linda's just gonna kind of look down at her bow and back at Nvidia, like, okay.
If you're not okay, I can stay.
No, I'm just saying I can shoot him from here.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. As long as he just doesn't get a, free pass. Okay. I'll stay put. I'll finish off the one that Athos injured, though. I'm not going to be doing anything special, just a standard hit. I have Divine Favor and Bless.
Yep.
Oh,
You do have a
sorry.
chair in the way, just for reference. It provides a very minor cover bonus.
Copy that. Ooh. Do I want to be painful? No, I want to be better at hitting shit today. I used up all my good rolls, so I'm gonna use Judgment of Sacred Justice to be better at hitting things. And then I will attack purple you.
Alrighty. Go ahead. Oh, I can actually change them to Lemure now. That one matters. You strike at him and cleave off the Lemure's head, its body collapsing to the ground. But still, your blade feels like it is not sharp enough to pierce them. It swiftly fades away upon collapsing to the ground.
Alrighty. In that case, I'll just do intimidate Kuzumu by kind of easily dispatching that first one with Athos and telling him that he can do better than that.
Alright, you may attempt to roll, but I mean, do you have anything for swift action intimidate? Just out of curiosity.
No, I use my swift action for Judgment of Sacred Justice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
is
curious.
It's, not like,
it's thematic. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know Athos took Omen, so yeah. All good. All right, now you're done for the turn then.
Yes, that is my turn.
Alrighty, Lynn.
Lynn is going to, as promised, shoot at him.
Thank you.
And not hit.
Now this is at Kuzumo.
Yes.
You take the shot, but like Cattell, your arrow shatters upon impact with his fur, as if he was protected by some kind of otherworldly barrier.
How rude.
Alright, so you're done for the turn.
Yes.
Alright, Balder.
Balder. Can he wiggle his way through here and jump over to Kazumo?
If he wants to attempt to jump through, he can give me an
Not
acrobatics check.
jump through, but like go through.
Oh yeah, he can go through. It's just squeezing checks.
Then he is going to move forward, and what checks do I need to do?
Acrobatics. Oh, sorry, not acrobatics. Escape artist. Alright. Balder's able to just knock the chairs aside easily. Runs over to the Foxman. He can get one attack this turn.
He goes.
Yeah.
That is not a crit confirm. He manages to pierce whatever kind of barrier Kizumo has. Balder tears away at some fur, which stays straight, standing in like horrifically deadly bristles. Is that him done for the turn?
That's him done.
Alrighty. Kizumo will go ahead. It is a shame to have to do this to my own personal domain. But you will regret interfering with me. He points over in the middle of the table. And suddenly, a horrific gouge of flame engulfs the room. It dances black and red and incinerates everything in the area. However, that was one off. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, I accidentally just put that in the wrong spot. It hits everyone but Balder.
Yeah, Balder.
Alrighty. Can everyone give me a reflex save?
Ooh.
Alrighty. Nvidia, Athos, Cattell. Those are all fails. Alright. Everyone who failed takes 23 points of fire damage. Nvidia, half of this ignores your fire resistance.
Oh shit. So wait, how much does that then?
It is 12 and 11, so you take 1 point of fire damage and 12 points of unholy damage.
So 13 points total damage.
Yep.
Okay, that was that damage almost.
Exactly. It evens out exactly, which is kind of funny.
Even out exactly the 13. It's still annoying though. That unholy damage is not okay.
Yeah, no.
Is everything still on fire, or is that?
Oh yeah, everything, the rug, the chairs, it all catches on fire, but the plume disappears almost immediately.
Okay.
And he will just go ahead and remain there for the moment. Alrighty. Cattell, it is your turn. How you doing?
Not great, to be honest. So I have time to take alchemical allocation and then a potion.
Only if you can drink as a move action. I don't believe you can, no. There's some specific things that let you, but I don't think you have that.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to take an extract.
Alrighty. Also, I'm very sorry, I forgot the lemures. They actually get a turn this turn. Alrighty, you heal your damage. Anything else on your turn? Just before I forget.
Can I step back here?
Yeah, you can move wherever you want. There's no lemure in front of you anymore that's going to beat you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill in the back.
Alrighty. This one here goes ahead and he tries to claw Balder with his weird, half-deformed hands. Does a 19 hit Balder?
No.
Alrighty. The other one strikes at Nvidia. Does a 19 hit Nvidia?
It meets my AC.
That is a hit. The 14 misses as it tries a second time.
Haha!
Oh, sorry, that's one. I hit the wrong button. That is 5 damage, not 6 damage.
Excellent. I mean, not excellent.
No, I wouldn't call it excellent, but you know, you do you. Oh, Lynn, sorry, I forgot to mention earlier. You took half the damage, so you took 11. No, not negative 11. Oh boy.
I tried to subtract 11 and it's like, no.
No, that's ridiculous. Alrighty. If that's you done, Cattell. Athos, it is your turn.
I'll run down here and hit the one below me.
Alrighty. The chairs have been reduced to ash almost instantly, and you're able to maneuver past Nvidia pretty easily now. Alrighty, a 16 is a hit. Once more.
Then
Oh, sorry, go on.
Then I hope this works on Simon Kucher. I'll try to draw the life essence to get some temporary HP from them.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You slice your scythe and carve out a bit of the lemure, draining its body forward towards you. You know that outsiders are effectively soul and body combined. So you just kind of carved away whatever evil this thing was and ate it yourself. Gain 13 temp HP. As your blade once again seems not as efficient as it should be against these things. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Alrighty. Nvidia.
One second. I was debating on two things. I mean, what's the... Okay. I'm going to take a 5-foot step back. And I'm going to put my hand up to Kizumo, and I'm going to cast Bone Shaker on him and try to literally shake the skeleton within his body. And I actually think I can potentially move him as well.
Alrighty. You rattle his bones. It's spooky and it's scary. Alrighty. Fortitude. Cool. And there it is.
I'm hoping he's not great at fortitude saves.
Indeed, he is not.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got.
You can move him 5 feet, but it does not provoke Avos. And he takes 13 points of damage.
I'll take it. I would move him, if possible. I want to get him out from over there.
Unfortunately, there is 2 people in front of him, and the only spot's forward.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll just. You know what? Is there any way I could like move him 5 feet up and then just let him drop? I know it won't do any damage, but maybe it'll like make him double think about it.
You could make him attempt to balance on top of his throne.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Alright.
well.
You force him 5 feet up and stand him atop his throne. He is now the tallest person in the room.
I mean, he already had like eyesight on me, so it's fine.
Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
I did. No, that's it.
Alrighty. Lynn, it is yours.
Lynn is going to heal Nvidia. Where's my thing? There's
Thank
my
you.
Have a whole 3 tasty HP.
If it saves me from dying later, I'm gonna be thankful.
It very well might.
I'm thankful regardless. I'm just saying, like, you know, that's enough to save.
And she's gonna move up there, and that'll be it for her turn.
Alrighty. And what about Boulder?
Balder is going to go for the usual bite, chomp, chomp. Yes, bite, chomp, chomp, bite, claw, claw.
No. He has 3 chomps now. It's the only way. Alrighty. He bites and he claws, but he doesn't claw this a second time. Balder rips at fur and blood leaks. He isn't looking too good, but he's still standing. What's that Balder done? Now, acrobatics. Does he have it? He does not.
No. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Alright, let's see.
Wasted turn.
His acrobatics to maintain his position. Actually pretty good.
Dang it, don't like that.
Even with a tiger clawing at him, he manages to maintain his position. But with nowhere to go, he can do little in this position. He spontaneously shrinks drastically. And Boulder can see, just for a moment, that a tiny fox worms its way through a hole in the wall. He can make an AVO if he would like. However, that is a miss. The tiny fox able to evade Boulder's grasp. However, the creatures he left behind are not going to flee. Instead, the one before Boulder attempts to claw at him once more. Does a 12 hit?
I don't think so.
Alrighty. His fatty hands are too chubby to get through Boulder's thick skin.
Oh, there's too grossed out.
Yeah.
It's like, no!
They're icky. The one that Athos slashed at attempts to claw him back. Does a 15 hit Athos?
I'll have to check now. Oh, right, I had to remove these buttons.
Oh, good.
14.
Oh boy! Alrighty, you take 5 points of damage as it slaps at you with its fleshy fists. And the 12 misses you, though. Alrighty, Cattell, it is yours.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at this guy.
You take your shot, but the crossbow bolt lodges itself and becomes lost inside of its flabby body. You could probably recover it later if you want to.
But that's all I'm gonna do.
Alrighty. Athos, it is yours once more.
I'll finish off the one below me.
Is that counting Bless and any other
Yes,
bonuses?
it is. I rolled a 2.
Alright. You attempt to take the creature's head, but all you get off is a thick shaving of fat atop your scythe. Nvidia, it is yours, unless you want to do anything else, Athos.
Nope, that's it.
No, good.
I will hit this guy then, just to help Athos finish him off. There you go.
Alright. That is a finishing blow, even with the... even behind a bookshelf, you just stab forth and end the pitiful creature's life. It collapses to the ground and fades away. Anything else?
No. If anything, where did Ball... I guess I'll be listening for... These are the only 2 doors?
Those are the only other 2 doors, yes. Oh, sorry, there's also one up here.
Up there. Up where? I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah, just above.
Cover that. Cover that. Never mind. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Alrighty. Lynn.
And we'll shoot at the only one who remains.
That is a hit. You take the shot, but your arrows seem to have little effect on the creature. Its flabby body providing a great deal of protection from any piercing blows. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Alright, Balder.
Balder is not going to appreciate chewing on this guy.
He doesn't want to eat him. However, all those attacks are hits, but he really obviously doesn't appreciate this. It's too chewy and disgusting for him to actually get into the meal. The creature suffers little harm from his attacks. Alrighty. Villamure attempts to beat up Balder once more. Uh, 18 to hit Balder. Still doing his best.
You tried.
He's trying.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
Oh, good. Cattell.
Well, I'm gonna try it again.
You keep trying your best, but they're just flying into this creature's flesh and becoming lost to time. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm fine.
Alright. Athos.
I will step up here.
Alrighty, you climb up on the table.
Swingy swing.
Alrighty. It's a good swing. With the height advantage, you're at the perfect position to cleave straight through the creature's head. And it collapses to the ground. Balder, please, he doesn't have to try and eat that thing again. Now, your mark has vanished into the wall behind. What will you do?
Let's take a moment to regroup, heal up, and then search some of these rooms in this down here, where I assume they'll end up being.
Alrighty. Keep initiative just for the time being. So what are you doing, NVIDIA?
Sorry, Mike's making a drink at the moment.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, though, can Cattell take alchemical allocation and a potion?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to do a potion of cure moderate wounds. And again, you'll see Cattell take her extract and then swish the potion around in her mouth and try to like cover it up as she spits it back in the bottle. What do I roll for cure moderate?
2d8 plus 3.
Oh. I'll just do that. Ah, okay.
Alrighty. Much healthier.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
You're all good?
Yes, I am. Does anybody else want to do any healing for Athos?
I think he's at 12. He just hasn't been updating his thing.
Yeah, we use the temporary hit points. I still feel like
Yeah,
if he
I knocked you out to the actual.
Yeah, just in case if he wants to throw another blast at us, that we're prepared for it, you know?
Yeah. So I will heal myself. And then one for NVIDIA. And
Get
a
those
second one
threes.
for yeah, second one for NVIDIA. Oh lord. And then for Agnes as well.
Alright. I'm gonna be casting Detect Magic at these two doors to see if I can detect anything.
You pull up your hands and you begin weaving the spell, but you see nothing before you.
Okay. I'll do the same thing over here.
Still nothing there, no.
Walking over here to where Balder saw him go away, is there like a hole in the wall?
There is a very small hole in the base of the wall, leading what looks to be dirt, just kind of matted around beneath and behind the throne.
Over here. Unless he went all the way back up there. I guess there's no way to determine where that tunnel went, yeah?
No, there's no real way to figure out where it would go without going through it yourself.
Right, I'm a little too big, I imagine. Is there... Well, I guess, are there locks on these doors?
On those doors, yes, there are, but they don't seem to be particularly effective.
Lynn, do you want to unlock these doors? We can check them out.
There's a cat in front of my screen, but
You're all good.
that'll do for that one.
Yep.
Kate, move your tail, please.
Yep, my bad. Got it out of the way.
Alright. You're able to get through all of the doors' locks in pretty record time.
I'm going to open up the door to the south first, if everybody's okay with that.
Alrighty. You open the door to the south, and before you see what looks to be a study of some variety. Several books line the area, as well as a simple desk and jars of inkwells and quills.
Can I do a quick check to see if there's anything worthwhile in here?
You may do so. You look around, and there doesn't seem to be anything too spectacular. Maybe some of the books might have some kind of value, but nothing too grand. There is, however, mixed amongst the number, a scroll.
Okay. Pick up that scroll.
Do you have read magic by chance?
Let me go find out. Yes, I do.
Alrighty. You begin to use the spell, and you identify this as a scroll of tongues.
Okay, that's useful. I'm actually pretty well versed in other languages. So does anybody not or struggle to speak alternate languages? Athos, Lynn, I'm pretty sure me and Cattell speak quite a few languages.
5.
I got 4.
Alright, Athos, this is for you.
Woe is me, I only speak 4 languages.
Like, I know Cattell knows like 17 or something crazy. And I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know 8, so. Okay. Now going over. There's nothing else in this study, right?
No, nothing seemingly notable.
Going to
Actually,
the
no, I have
local
5 as well. Just forgot to pick another one after. Got
Oh.
to the point on the goose.
Oh, good.
We're gonna be killer if anybody gives us a code. Ooh, bedroom.
A very fancy-looking bedroom, to say the least. Down here, just a wardrobe and a chest of unknown contents. There doesn't seem to be a lock on it.
Okay, I'm gonna again cast detect magic and check for traps as well.
Alrighty. There is no magic that it radiates, but give me the perception check. It does not appear to be trapped.
Alrighty. Just in case if I missed it. Oh, Cronus, do you see anything I missed?
Coronis also sees no traps.
Just gotta be safe. I'll still delicately open it up.
Alright, you delicately open the chest, and inside you see what look to be a few records of some variety buried beneath some hundreds of gold and copper and silver pieces.
Okay, well, we're taking the gold. And then, you said they were records of some sort?
Yes, it seems to be some kind of mix of ledgers and the like.
Cattell, you may have to be the one to help me read these, but I do have ledgers of some sort that could pinpoint either where the gold, where his money's being kept, or maybe some way we can use this against him somehow. Who knows?
Sure, I'll look at them.
Alright, I'll give all of the ledgers to Cattell, and then me and Lynn can grab the gold, although I'll tell Lynn that we have to give it to the party, and Atlas can distribute it amongst us if we like.
Why would you have to specifically point that out?
No reason at all. Anyway, so inside the chest there is 401 silver pieces 863 copper, 155 gold, and 3 platinum.
I'm sorry, it was how much copper and gold? Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Thank you.
Cull's got them lightning hands.
Do we want to divide this up or put it all into party funds?
I think we can divide it up.
Sounds good. Anybody who wants to do that math and divide by 4?
I will.
8.63 divided by 4. The copper is so depressing to look at.
Okay. While Athos is figuring out that, one last door remains to us.
What do I glean from those ledgers?
So the ledgers seem to detail various wagons or trades that have been pilfered by him. A lot of them seem to contain various fineries that you would find from within this area. A lot of them seem to be originating from Helveski specifically. He seems to be attempting to steal whatever fineries he can from that region. But you also see that a great deal of gold and food has come from similar places.
Are there any, is it all past events, or is there anything that kind of foretells what will happen soon?
No, it seems like he's just been stealing whatever he can from people and then keeping their ledgers to maintain a track of what he's robbed.
Okay.
Alright, and the last, most important room.
Is it a bathroom?
It's a bathroom.
I mean, checking it out. Any hidden secrets in the bathroom?
There's a fancy mirror over there, and there's looks to be a jug directly next to the bathtub.
Alright, is it a magic jug or a magic mirror?
Are you casting Detect Magic on the mirror or the jug?
Legitimately, yes, though.
The jug is actually magical.
Because this is exactly why I do these. Okay, magic jug. Is it okay, what is it?
Alright, give me your Spellcraft check.
Any way I can make a knowledge arcana?
No, there isn't. Unless you have an ability that says so.
Nope.
Alright, you have no idea what this jug does, but it's transmutation magic.
Okay. Cattell, I'm so sorry to give you a bunch of work out of nowhere, but could you take a look at this jug? It is definitely magic. It's probably infinitely refillable of hot water, but I just wanted to double check.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, actually. Until you're able to figure this out, is a Tango Drinking Jug. This looks like 1 gallon stoneware jug with white glaze and black birds painted around the middle with a cork stopper tied about the neck with a hemp cord. You know that any liquid that's stored in here becomes safe to drink, that only affects liquids, and you can alter the jug to change the contents' temperature from icy cold to boiling hot. You can literally boil water with the jug. That is correct. And once per day you can transform any water within into plum liquor, sake, or tea.
Don't let Athos see this.
Well, this sounds delightful. I'd definitely say we take this.
Oh, okay. Glad I double checked.
It is worth 1,000 gold.
Oh my. Alright, well, now I think we chase north. Go say hi to Goon. And I assume that...
My apologies. He was supposed to have fled. I just moved him out of the way out of the combat as soon.
Oh, he did flee. Okay.
He did flee. As soon as, as soon as Mangjol ran behind the throne and got away, he immediately was gone.
Alright, I think we go this way to search out our baddie. And then proceeding carefully forward. Also casting Detect Magic to see if I can detect this dude.
You cast Detect Magic and you can see nothing. Nobody hidden throughout the walls, or like... Seems to be the same path you walked before, but with nothing to change.
Let's make it so I can see.
Oh, yes. Is-
So much
Wow, I can see the whole fucking map now or something.
Welcome to my life.
buff.
He does look buff.
Like, I was standing like right here before and I couldn't see anything.
I tell you what, we'll just put him into this room just so... we'll move him to right here for everybody. And we'll just do this. There you go. There he is, in all his buff glory.
Hey, Sir Chef. Do we see any little kitsune bitches?
No one. The chef is back asleep, by the way. You walk back. Oh God, not you again.
I'm so sorry to bother you. Your boss, who is a huge coward, by the way, we have found out recently, ran out a little tunnel at the back of his office. Being that you've been here a while, you wouldn't happen to know where that leads, would you?
No, there's some old escape tunnels, I can assume. Used to be a fort. They always had a back exit out.
Okay, well, we did run your boss off. If you, just so you know, if you're probably not going to get paid, and if you want to go get a look for a job back in the city, just wanted to, keep you informed of the going on.
Yeah. Give me some time. I'm just gonna finish up the little catnap and then grab the stuff and head on out.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Okay, he doesn't know where it goes. I don't know where to go. We could leave. See if there's anything outside. Tell you wouldn't happen to be detecting any secret doors or anything, would you?
I'm afraid I cannot do that today.
Oh, happy.
I could maybe do something. Let me check. How big are dire rats?
Small. Small enough that they could fit inside of that hole earlier.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Do you have any way to track you? You do what
No, I
do
don't
for you?
turn into one. I just summon one.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and send a little rat down the tunnel.
Alrighty. You send a rat down the tunnel. Let's get this. Oh god, that's the wrong proportions. That's not better, but okay. There you go. You summon a rat, and it begins to run down the tunnels ahead. What else were you commanding it to do?
To show us, or
Well, as unintelligent, well, not as basically animal intelligence creatures, it won't be able to provide great information. But if you want to be very specific, it might be able to help you out.
I want it to go down the tunnel, and then when it gets to the other side, escape, but not back through the tunnel.
Okay. The rat heads down through the tunnel and does not return.
And then while it's doing that, I want the party to kind of go over here to see if maybe we can hear it making noise, scratching at the walls, trying to get it out somewhere.
It doesn't seem to be making any noise in that general direction. From what you could hear, it sounded like it was heading off further down this way. You hear it squeaking until the end, but
I just realized it only takes me like a minute to prepare extract, right?
if you have an open extract slot. So if you've used up all your spells for the day, you can't prep any.
If we confirm the rat is still alive, Coronas can also have a look down there, if he can fit.
Yeah, Coronas can fit easier than the rat could. However, you know that Lynn's summoning magic only lasts for about 30 seconds. Shall I seek out the rodent, master?
Don't go too deep.
Very well. Coronas jumps on the ground and just kind of hops through the little hole in the wall. Master, there is a lever on this side. Shall I press down upon it?
Get in a safe place. Okay, go ahead.
Can you give me a strength check for Coronas?
Oh, jeez.
He has to try and force the lever down. He You hear the distinct sound of Coronas jumping up and down on top of the lever. Master, the lever is too powerful. I'm afraid.
No lever beat you?
Oh, it has not been used in age. I shall attempt once more. Give me another strength check.
You did better.
He did better!
He said he hasn't been used in ages. Do you think that it might be related to the lever that we didn't pull up top? That hasn't been used in a long time?
We could, yeah. 'Cause we
Yeah,
do
I
not-
don't imagine the only entrance can't just be through that tunnel.
You guys can run away while you hear Corona still jumping on top of the lever with concentrated effort.
Yeah, Nvidia's gonna go up and pull the lever. I believe it's the bottom right, but remind me. She did not pull last time. Though the least used one.
That was the least used one, correct. You pull that and you hear a loud sound once more, but nothing happens.
Okay, we're gonna run back around. Half those Coronas, did that help?
Does it?
Give me another strength check to find out.
Hey.
Ah! You must have done something to unstick the lever. As from behind the throne. Oh. That is more than I think I'm supposed to be grabbing. No, it's not. Alright. 1 second. Was that double layered? I don't think I double layered myself there. I don't know. Alright. It's fine. You guys, the wall seems to open up, and inside is yet another series of tunnels. Just
Scared me.
this doesn't seem like it's ever seen much use, but you can see distinct footprints in the ground. Oh, also I can.
Everybody with track. Let's go ahead and team up.
Alrighty. So, the trackers. Give me survival if you want to attempt to follow the tracks. These are fresh.
As well.
Yeah.
I forgot to give myself a +2, so this would be a 19.
That's all good. These tracks are easy to follow. You can see that they lead up, further around the corner there. And you can see another door.
Is it locked?
It does not appear locked. This one looks old and worn. Even if it was, you're pretty sure you could kick it down.
Okay, I am casting Detect Magic.
There appears to be no magic there.
And then listening to see if there's somebody waiting on the other side.
Alright, give me a perception check. Alright. Then in video, you think you hear something, but you don't know from where in that area. Similar, Cattell, you're not really sure, but you can hear something being muttered.
Being muttered?
Muttered.
Copy that. Lynn, if you unlock the door, I can use my glaive to push it open like as hard as I can, so that if he's preparing a spell, he'll think we're coming in and cast it immediately while we're all, you know, a safe distance away. Sound good? Alright. You want to unlock the door real quick? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Never mind. Alright, everybody back up, because I assume this is going to be another big spell that he's casting. Alright, yeah, and then I'm going to... Is this too far away?
Considering you're in a wall currently, yes.
Yes. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I'm going to try to just use the end of my glaive and, like, just hit the door open as hard as I can, as if we were just about ready to run in, and then, like, duck back behind the wall.
Alrighty. Give me a strength check to force open the door.
Damn it.
I have faith in you.
I need help with this, Athos. Oh, that's not too bad.
That's good enough. You knock open the door. It swings open, but no flames come forth. No creatures appear.
It appears I was wrong. Definitely thought that one was gonna come back to kick us. We just ran in. Did he see me?
Yes! You take your step forward, and he sees you.
Okay, fine. I mean, alright. It might as well happen.
He looks over at you. Cease your interference now, and I'll let you live.
We could have left when you ran away from us.
I had no intention of being mauled by a tiger in such close quarters. If you think you can face me here, then you're welcome to try.
Baldur and Athos, do y'all game one?
Is Athos back yet?
Oh. Yeah, we brought you around this.
That's all good. Alright. You guys can figure out battle plans. Run to the toilet real quick. I'll wait for him to get back.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Everybody back?
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty. I anticipate incredible battle plans from the 2 minutes you had.
Oh, we really didn't talk.
Oh, good.
Dead silent.
Oh, boy. At least you had creepy music in the background.
Yeah, when you
Athos and
came
Baldur,
back, it
if you-
startled me.
Atlas and Baldur, if you want to, team up on this one, and all kind of go forward at the same time, that's probably better than, me going by myself.
Sorry, which way?
He's around to the left. Here, I will, pull up the... Right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Lynn and Patel, y'all obviously don't have to charge in, but offer support maybe? technically, this is not over, so I still have my two things going.
At the end of combat breaking, judgments will wear out.
Is it the end of combat breaking, or is it the end of the encounter?
I would say because you guys didn't immediately try and pursue him into his area, and instead took the time to heal and recover afterwards, it would have ended.
Okay, copy that.
If you immediately pursue, I'll let you keep it. But because you guys did take time to break and loot and other things, it wouldn't.
Copy. Okay.
Alrighty. He looks over
I
it.
got one more
Oh, sorry.
casting of- I was gonna say, as we're talking, I have one more cast of Wrath that I can cast.
He looks between the lot of you. If you wish to take a step forward, you will meet your fate, and I will gladly send you to the depths of hell.
Just double checking. There's no runes or traps in that little squeezing spot.
It doesn't look to be.
Okay. He's just saying that he's gonna do these things to us.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Do you want to lead the charge, or?
I believe Athos just took the first step forward.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Alrighty, Athos, you take the first step. Ready for battle. So be it. And thus... would you like to re-roll initiative or keep the one from before?
I mean, is it in the
He's the
same order
highest,
as-
so
That's why it's an option.
Yeah, let's re-roll then.
Well, they got higher. Oh my god.
Didn't really matter. That's
Yeah. You shouldn't have used all those nat 20s on perception checks. You clearly had a choice in the matter.
That got a 2 out of the way, though, which means that the next one's going to be an 18.
Very well. Let me show you the power I have gained through sacrifice. He will point at you, Athos, and from his hand a hellish spike will emerge and shoot directly at you. Does a 15 hit your touch AC?
my touch AC is 8.
Alrighty. Big money, no whammy. You take 19 points of piercing damage.
Thank goodness for that temp HP.
Indeed.
As a terrible spine shoots directly into your chest. And then he will go ahead and run away. I can tell it is yours.
Oh boy. Okay. Can I like skirt around?
Yeah, you can
everyone?
skirt around the party.
Okay. I cannot see what's going on.
Yes, you notice that Kizmo has had no trouble seeing in the darkness.
Okay. Athos, are you okay? Do you need help?
I'm alive. For now.
Okay.
You can see there's some kind of bone spike pierced into him.
He's just like brushing it off.
I have a potion that cures wounds if you really need it.
Well, if you insist.
And she shamefully hands him the cure moderate wounds bottle that she has spat back into twice already.
It's fine,
There
don't
you
worry
go.
about it.
He just hopes that he never saw what happened.
Much obliged.
Oh, good. Are you done for the turn?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. It is Balder's turn.
Can Balder still sneak around everybody?
Oh yeah, he's small enough to sneak past everybody.
Okay.
Though he does have to squeeze through this little bit here.
Okay. Well, people aren't on his way right there, so that's fine.
No, it just means he needs to give me an escape artist check through that tight wall.
Oh.
Yes. Balder is stuck in the wall.
Well,
He
okay.
can attempt another escape artist as a stand action, though.
Can I do that now then?
Yeah, you can do that right now.
My ability would not help with that, right?
Which one?
Not like
Oh, technically that would work here.
here.
Alrighty.
So I guess it'd be would a 12 get him through?
Well, no, he gets to make the check again immediately, so he gets to make the 18, but it becomes a 22.
Okay, got it.
So-
he still has the rest of his move action, right?
Yeah, he has the rest of his move and his standard still. Balder gets momentarily stuck, but by divine grace, he is able to move through uninhibited.
Alright, that's my one use. Athos, you're not allowed to get stuck.
This is about as far as I can take him.
This is where
What
the
is
initiative comes in handy.
this?
That is an altar of some variety.
Okay, cool. So he can kind of hide behind that. We're
Yeah,
good.
he can hide behind the altar.
I'll leave him there.
Alright.
His turn.
Nvidia, it is yours.
Okay, I'm doing the same thing. Do I gotta roll an escape artist check too?
Yep.
Okay. Here's an escape artist.
A skill that everybody always uses and remembers, I swear.
Right.
You're able to get through easily.
Okay. I was behind Athos, so is this rock that's in the middle? You said is this the altar or
No, the altar is right in front of you here.
this is the altar? Okay. Is this rock offering cover?
It is offering cover, yes.
Okay.
It is slightly raised, but in the middle there's just this giant metal cage that's just kind of there.
Okay. Would I have any cover from getting? I guess I have. I can use my standard action to move again, huh?
Yep.
Could I do that movement then?
You can. You will have to give me acrobatics to maneuver around the rock, though, as it is a raised point.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, you're able to vault over it and maneuver up to him.
Okay. Sounds good. Try to cast some spells now, bitch. Okay, that would have been my standard action. So, okay, I'm here.
Alrighty. Lynn, it is yours. Alright, give me that escape artist. Nice and easy.
And then I am also going to do a second move action.
Alright. If you are moving past that,
Apparently, I'm not moving past that.
You are on top of the rock now. Huh? You're face planting into the rock between the cage and the wall.
Fantastic.
And that will be the end of your movement there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That you done for the turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Athos, we believe in your ability to maneuver through a wall. You can conquer the...
full round action to like go stepping sideways and take my time slowly. Wait.
You can attempt to do so. I believe in your ability to beat the DC 10 check. You can do it.
I don't.
Have faith. But if you want to try and like very slowly and steadily do it, I will let you just move fully through.
Yeah, I'll take my full round action too.
Okay.
Just for fun, I'll roll the escape card.
Okay, cool. Believe.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. -7 doesn't help.
You got through though, it's fine. Slow and steady wins the race. And doesn't get impaled by magical spikes. Speaking of magical spikes, Kizumo looks at you, Nvidia. Bit too close for you, isn't it? He will stare you down. Do you have any way of taking AFOs within 5 feet?
Do I have any way of taking AFOs within 5 feet?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
You have a reach weapon.
Oh, right. Yeah, I should have said bladed brush, but right, move action.
Yeah, you didn't have the time for that, so I'm just checking. He's watching you. He saw the way you were fighting earlier.
Right. Yeah, I would have had to take a move action. That was dumb. Sorry, everybody.
You can punch
Or,
him.
sorry. Yeah, technically.
Do you have
I guess
improved
I could-
unarmed strike?
No, I don't actually have
Okay.
it on the strike. So,
You have
so I can
gauntlets?
take it. No.
Unfortunate.
Oh, I may have just died. I may have died too.
He looks over at you. He sees the symbol on your neck.
Forehead.
Forehead, my apologies.
Mhm.
It's more the holy symbol that I'm talking about. But yeah.
Oh, got it. My bad.
Yeah. You shall not bring peace to this region. It is not deserving. He points at you, and from his hand, a whip emerges and attempts to wrap around your neck. Does a 17 beat your touch AC?
Oh yeah, it does. It's a 14.
A dark whip pulls itself around your neck, and you feel your strength draining from your body.
Rather my strength than my dex.
You take, oh boy, 6 points of strength, dexterity, and constitution penalty.
Oh, okay. I actually could die then.
Let me know if any of them go below 1.
Sorry, strength is at 1 right now.
At 1 is fine, except for the part where you probably over encumbered.
Yeah, no, I am over encumbered, and I don't think I can lift anything with a 1, right?
You can. Your carry capacity is somewhere in the realm of 5 pounds.
Right, and I think my glaive is more than 5 pounds.
Yeah, more than likely. Sorry, your light load is 3 pounds.
Yeah, and my glaive... Yeah, my glaive is 10 pounds, so I can't lift my glaive up.
You have it. Your heavy load is 10 pounds.
Yeah. No, I got it. So yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
He stares you down, sneering. Anyone else wish to meet a similar fate? Tell, it's your turn.
Ah, I don't know what's happening.
You hear monologuing from the room over.
Alright, can I squeeze through here and past Athos?
Yes, you can. You just need to give me the escape artist check.
Ah!
You are...
Wait, can I use inspiration to reroll?
not to re-roll, but if you can inspiration to add.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Come on, 50-50.
Is it an ability check or a saving throw?
It is an ability check.
Okay, so I only spend 1 inspiration.
Yes.
No!
Can tell you're stuck in the middle. You try and think your way out of the problem, but unfortunately rocks are too powerful for your brain. It just doesn't work.
My skirts got stuck.
Mm. You can attempt to move through as a stand action, though.
What would that mean? Like, do I just still stay here, or can I move, like, over more?
You are currently stuck. So, if you stand at action, you can attempt to move through again. So you get another attempt to try and move.
Okay, but then once I'm out, I just don't do anything. I just have to end my turn.
You get to keep the rest of your movement for that turn.
Gotcha. Do I just roll escape artist again?
Yep.
Uh,
Inspiration can't fail you now.
yeah, okay.
Alrighty. You are able to move your speed. You can see Nvidia is collapsing on the ground as Dark Energies sap her strength.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. But that's all I can do, so I'm just gonna chill here.
Alrighty. It is Balder's turn.
Balder is going to move forward. And hopefully successfully chomp.
That is a successful chomp. He bites Kizimo once more.
Right on the ass. Try to distract him.
I don't know if distracting is gonna help. Well, I mean, the damage will.
The damage will. However, the whip seems unaffected by the strike.
Right. Yeah. No, that's not gonna stop anything.
Is that Balder done for the turn? Nvidia, it is yours. The strength is fading from your body, and you know that soon.
Oh wait, actually, I have a thing.
Okay.
I can still cast. Can I cast the spell right now if he's?
Yeah, you could try and cast a spell.
That's about all I can do. I have one more level 2 spell, I think.
Give it your best shot.
Yes. I got Bone Shaker one more time.
Alrighty.
And it's
Ooh.
20 damage if he doesn't save.
Do we believe? We do not believe.
Well, in him.
In him, yeah. Screw him. Fuck that guy.
Nvidia will just be laughing a little bit insanely and be like, ah, fuck you.
Alrighty.
Would he have to maintain a concentration? Oh, well, I guess the effect may not be based on concentration.
It may not be based on concentration.
Yeah, never mind.
Are you going to move him 5 feet? You can put him on top of the rock if you would like, or you could do nothing.
Well, actually, it's most likely not gonna help. But just in case if it does, I'm gonna move him 5 feet away from me. And move him right here.
Alrighty. You can see that the whip stretches and maintains its lock around you.
Okay, that's fair.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
That is going to have to be the end of it.
Alrighty. Lynn, it is yours.
I am going to stand up because I'm pretty sure I'm still eating
Yeah,
rocks right now.
you got your face in the rock.
Yeah, and then I am going to shoot him.
Alrighty.
I'll get a bonus because Boulder exists.
Boulder exists. How good is your Boulder exist bonus?
It adds 2, so 19.
Is Bless up?
No.
How long does Bless last? Yeah, I don't think so.
4 minutes. I feel like there may be more than 4 minutes of running backwards and forwards.
I think that's safe to say.
Alrighty. You take the shot, but once more, a terrible reminder. Your arrow shatters against his fur. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Athos, it is yours.
Alright, 2 questions. If I levitate Nvidia, would that allow would the whip still be grappled onto her?
You're not sure. You don't know what this is.
Okay. Second question, if I levitate Nvidia, can I negate the effects of gravity and allow her to fight with 1 strength?
Maybe?
Good enough for me. I will cast levitate on Nvidia.
Nvidia, you are now floating.
Oh shit.
And how tall is the is this room here?
This room is 15 foot tall.
Alright. I'll use my move action to try to move her to the roof and hopefully break the
How high can you go?
let's see, 20 feet around as a move action.
Alrighty.
Doesn't mention a limit, curiously.
That's fine. I assume speed is the limit. You begin to make Nvidia rise into the air, and the whip grows taut. Before, at the very last moment, as Nvidia reaches the roof, it snaps in two. And Nvidia, your strength returns to you once more.
Oh, thank God. I was real close to dying there, team.
Kizimo sneers and looks between Nvidia and Athos and what's happened. Then to the tiger that's right in front of him. You shall not take me alive. Each of you shall perish here. And then it's going to go ahead and step between Cattell and Lynn and hold out a hand in front of you, Lynn. Flame dances between his fingers, and before you, you are engulfed in a blast. Does a 20 hit your touch AC?
Yes.
You take 17 points of fire damage.
Oh, man. That is...
If you turn on them, I'll spare your life at the least. Cattell, it is yours.
Question. So, does it take time to pull out a rapier, or is it one of those things like I can pull out and attack in the same turn?
Yeah, if you drop your crossbow, you can draw out and attack with your rapier.
Okay. I am going to study strike. I am going to use a rapier
You stab at Kizumo, but he deftly dodges to the side. Your blade piercing nothing but his clothes. Anything else for your turn? Alrighty. It is Balder's turn once more.
Balder is going to step forward and get mad.
He gets mad, and it's a good time to be mad. He sees what's been happening to you, and he gives no quarter. He slices, he chomp, but his chomp no good, so he slices again. But still, Kizumo stands, bleeding profusely, his once majestic robes stained with his own blood.
Would that 18 hit if he's flanked?
Does Cattell have any way of giving additional flanked areas? I don't think you do.
Oh, for some reason I thought he was with Cattell.
No. Flanking is those two spots there. With reach weapons, it can be a bit more lenient because you can go anywhere up there to there. Unfortunately, you are slightly too far away. Unless, yeah. But it is now your turn, Nvidia.
Okay. Can I move while I'm being levitated by Athos? Do I have control over it?
Unfortunately not, although I think you can, like, push off the roof.
Yeah,
Maybe.
You are adjacent to a solid surface, so you can push off to go somewhere.
I mean, if I could push off to get into reach from right here, that's what I would love to do.
You may attempt to do so. Give me an acrobatics check to maneuver around the ceiling.
I don't think I do. I don't think that my thing helps out with acrobatics.
No. You're not used to maneuvering around while floating uncontrollably. You tumble and manage to move to the side, but little else.
Okay, so I'm definitely not in range.
No.
Is what you're saying. Okay.
You're still
enough.
too high up
And
now.
He's pretty low. Oh, no, but that's going to hurt other people. Is he next? No, Lynn's next. And Athos is next. Never mind, I trust my friends.
Believe in the power of friendship.
I do.
Lynn, you're burning. You're boiling hot. Show him what you got.
Like, offers to spare my life if I turn on my friends and sets me on fire at the same time. Like, that's a great way to pull me into his party.
You take the shot. Do you have gravity bow on at the moment?
I do not.
This time your arrow strikes true. Your shot striking the side of his jaw and shutting him up momentarily. But little else. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna 5 foot away.
Alright. Athos. It is yours.
I'll apologize to NVIDIA as I run toward.
Don't apologize, you saved my life. I'm spinning around like I'm in zero gravity.
Yeah. You run forward and guided by the strikes of your friends, you're able to land a decisive blow from behind. Your scythe cleaving into Kizumo's back. He falls forward. onto the ground, coughing, spluttering, very near death, unable to fight back. He has been bested. Gizmo has been defeated. Now, if you'll excuse me for one moment.
Nvidia's like floating through the air, being like, ha ha ha, fuck you, but like spinning around comically.
Alright. Gizmo is bleeding out on the ground. Will you leave him to die, or will you attempt to save him?
Wow.
You only have a moment to decide.
Going to step forward. I am going to take out my kukri and I am going to stab it through his throat for trying to make me betray my friends.
I guess that solves that quandary.
Gizmo is dead.
Little bitch.
I'll bring Nvidia back to the ground
Yeah.
Oh, thank
before
you.
we forget.
I appreciate that, she says, looking a little uncomfortable.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone dies eventually.
Yeah, no, that's... No, yeah, well, thank you.
So, now that the fighting has died down, you can get a good look around this room. It looks to be occultist baubles and ritual items. Within the cage, you can see a long ago charred corpse. Nothing but burnt bones remain. Something terrible was going on in here. What, you cannot say for certain.
Are there any documents anywhere?
Only a book resting on an altar in the middle of the room.
Just flipping through it, is there anything recognizable about it?
There's one thing that stands out most recognizable to you, and that is the script. You can see that this is all written in Infernal.
Oh. That's interesting. What, I mean, since I can read Infernal, what does it have, what is the book about, I guess?
The book is about the various tortures of the realms of hell. This one seems to be talking about Bellum, the second layer of hell.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm guessing that has something to do with burning people alive based on the corpse in the cage.
You can also see in here that there is many mentions of sacrifices and the like. And you can tell that some of the ritual sacrifices are just like what you can see before you.
Okay, I'm going to take that book. I'm going to study it later. This may not be the best time to actively study it, especially if it is involved in a cold-like sort of thing. But I am going to turn to Lynn and say, yeah, thank you. He deserved to be brutally murdered as painfully as possible.
Yeah, after what he did to you with the whip, yeah.
That is literally the least of the things that he deserved to die for.
Would anyone like to make a retroactive spellcraft check by chance? Alrighty. Athos, Cattell, Nvidia, you don't know what was done, you just did not like it.
It wasn't a good time.
Yeah, you recognize what that spell was, and you know that it's Not a pleasant one to endure. The Limp Lash spell conjures a whip that saps the life from a target. It paralyzes all but their head so they can retain all of their senses, including pain.
Ooh.
It will not kill the target, it will simply leave them paralyzed and ready to suffer.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes!
Is there any other documents that would tie this person, Gizmo, to the Infernal Empire at all?
You don't think there's anything in here that specifically ties him to the glorious empire of Infernus, no. Simply that he was worshipping the same kinds of beings. The one that it definitely has most reference to in here, though, is Goropta, which is...
Corrupt.
Yes, the archdevil upon the second level of hell.
And I would have a pretty strong familiarity with who that is, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're pretty sure about a lot of the stuff there. A god of... he is the archdevil of cities, prisons, and rulership. His domains are evil, law, nobility, and trickery. He is the ruler of Hell's armies. And it also kind of makes sense why he's in an old abandoned military fort now.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
But that's like the general information that you do know about the deity.
Nvidia's mouth is just in a really hard line right now.
Anything interesting over here?
Like I said, there's a lot of occult items, various candles, and will look to be strange spell ingredients of some variety. But nothing too truly stand out. The only thing that seems to be of note that Balder can tell almost immediately is from this little bag here. If anyone would like to open it up, you can see inside there are various decayed body parts. Eyeballs, hands, a tongue. Various parts of the body that have been dismembered, but one could live without. You can only assume they are yet more ritual items.
Anyone opposed to me taking this goodie bag?
Go for it.
Is there anything on Gizmo himself?
Yes. If you would like the loot.
I would like the loot
Alright.
before potentially discarding the body.
Very fair. On his body, we have... on the wealth side of things, can I get 3 appraised checks? Alrighty. For the first one, Cattell, you can recognize it is a platinum ring. And Cattell, you're able to guess it's worth around 140 gold or so.
Okay.
Next is a silver dagger that has its hilt covered in jewels. Leanne, you have no idea how much this is worth, but it's a silver dagger, so that's worth something.
Maybe.
Do we want? Can I get that one from Cattell or anyone else doing that? All right, Cattell. You know this thing is not necessarily masterwork, but it is worth quite a fair bit. And his clothes, while damaged, could probably be sold for about 50 GP. Alright. Now, if you're going to cast Detect Magic, something that does stand out on his person is what looks to be a very small book containing 3 pages. 2 of them are blank, but one of them radiates magic.
Right. Well, I'll cast Read Magic to see if I can read it.
Alrighty. You cast Read Magic. You can tell that it is the Featherfall spell, but it's not a scroll. You can give me a Spellcraft check if you would like. Alright, that'll be enough for this with the Read Magic. You know, this is a page of spell knowledge. So, effectively, it adds this spell to your spell list. If you have the spell on your spell list, you know this spell in addition to other spells. So, useful for Lin or Nvidia only.
I actually don't think I can learn Featherfall if I'm not correct.
Regardless, it is worth 1,000 gold or 500 when sold.
Yeah, no, I not learned Featherfall. I will give that to Lynn if that's the case.
Lynn also cannot learn it.
Oh, you don't have Featherfall on your spell list.
I have Featherfall, but it's a domain spell.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you get Feather
So
Step.
it probably doesn't work for me.
No, it only works on spontaneous casters.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, spontaneously casting Cure doesn't count. Alright.
Well, I guess we could sell it then, at the very least.
And something else on his person, you can notice, is a fur comb. It's resting in the back of his hair. It does seem to be magical in some way. Can you give me one final spellcraft check?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Athos. You recognize this mask as a diabolical masquerade mask. As soon as you take it off, the fur comb turns into a mask resembling a handsome horned devil with red lenses in place of eyes. This item functions as a half disguise and lets you use Charm Person and Infernal Healing once per day each.
Cool.
You can tell that the Infernal Healing charge has already been used.
Oh, for the day?
For the day, yes.
Right, okay.
Beyond that, on his person, there is 2 potions. Can Cattell give me Craft Alchemy to figure out what those are? Alrighty, and one more.
Oop. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong one.
That's fine. Alright. A potion of lesser restoration and invisibility. And
Ooh, good ones.
one more, sorry. There is a not potion.
What does that mean?
You can use your ability for this, but it's technically not a potion.
Can you crack that?
Yes. That's still enough for this, though. So, and the last one there is an Elixir of Vision.
Ooh.
So that gives you a plus 10 to perception checks for an hour. On top of that, there is a scroll of Phantom Steed and a scroll of Dispel Magic.
Oh yeah, definitely hold on to that scroll to spell magic now.
There also appears to be 2 empty potions on his person, but they're empty, so unless you want glass vials, then they will do little for you.
Could tell we'll take the glass vials anyways.
Fair. Beyond this, he seems to have been wearing no armor, but his fur did seem unnaturally hard.
Was it similar in the way that the Kudazidi was? Where, like, he had Oni blood or something like that?
No, it doesn't seem to be anything like that. Well, Hudazidi had supernatural resistances thanks to his body. This seems more like akin to a spell of some variety.
Okay, got it. Athos, did you happen to let us know what the hairpin was? The mask?
The mask, yeah.
Okay. I mean, if nobody wants to claim the mask, Athos, you did grab it. I wouldn't mind if you wanted to, you know, if you didn't need it, is all I'm saying. But you did save me, so you do get dibs.
It'll probably be more useful in your hand. As much as useful as being disguised is, I don't think I can really pull it off even then.
I do appreciate it. I actually have a question about the mask. If I were to wear it, does its charm potion stack with my charm person?
Yes, you would get 1 use per day each. However, I will throw this warning out for you. It is charm person cast from an item. It is DC 11.
Ooh.
Yes, it is very weird.
Mine's only like DC 14, isn't it?
Yeah, your one is 1 plus your charisma mod.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, my charisma.
Yeah, neither of them are going to be good, but peasants only have a +0 to their will save typically, so you know.
And then, what is Infernal Healing?
You gain fast healing 1 for the next minute.
Okay, so that's every... Fast healing, is that every 6 seconds?
Yep, so you basically heal 10 HP.
Yeah, okay.
However, this cannot heal damage dealt by certain weaponry.
Oh, how interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it can't heal damage from silver weapons, good line weapons, or spells or effects with the good descriptor.
Oh, how interesting. Okay, well, let's not fight anybody good.
Oh.
Something most interesting to you, Athos, is that you can tell that he was weaving something here. You're not exactly sure what, but it's definitely some kind of profane magics. This altar was used as a focus for it all. It's something you just really found out while you were going through and using your detect magic. Not sure exactly what he was doing, but it was something unholy.
Lynn is going to just casually go over and cut off some of his fur.
Oh, I did say desecrate the body. I'm going to chop off the head.
Oh my god.
Alright. You chop off the head. you could grab the dead
Something
man.
happened. What?
Yeah, you cut off the dead. You cut off the dead man's head. Easy enough.
Okay, did something happen?
No, but what I was going to
I
say,
was a little worried the way you said it. Okay.
Leonard, you try to cut off a bit of his fur. You can tell this stuff is really hard right now. You don't understand why it's like that, but it must be something to do with the lingering effect of the magic. You're able to get some off with a bit of concentrated effort, though.
Are we done here? Or is there anything else we wanted to check out down here?
I think we're done.
Alrighty. Are these, like, Braziers of Fire right here behind Athos?
Yep. Just little torches, but looking a little bit more sinister than the usual stuff that you're finding around the place.
Is it fire or is it not?
It is fire. It just looks evil.
Like, okay, it's not actually evil, just
No, it just looks it just looks bad.
got it.
He's trying to go for a theme here, man. Come on.
They're aesthetic Braziers.
Exactly. Alrighty. So with that... Alright. You guys are free to move around as you see fit.
Sorry, that was just out of curiosity from, like, a roleplay standpoint.
That's all good.
Okay. In that case, if we're done here, Lynn, did you cut up enough for your liking? Okay. I'm going to grab the body and the head, I suppose. Oh, no, actually, I'm going to grab the body. No, I'll grab the body and the head, throw them into the cage, and then use the braziers to light it on fire.
Alrighty. His fur doesn't seem to catch a light easily, but with enough concentrated effort, you're able to do so. Seems like him, like you, his skin was resilient to flames. This did not come up.
Well, there you go. And now I'm done.
I'll have Coronis feed the proper boss fight. Even to someone as evil as him.
Fair enough.
Coronis reads his last rites, demanding that even evil shall be judged justly before the Arbiter. And perhaps this lost soul will find its way to a better life in the next one. We do not mourn the deaf, we simply accept it. Anyway. This chamber's kind of beginning to fill with the smell of dead, burning bodies, so it might be a good idea to just leave this little chamber. Everyone's able to squeeze through easily enough. You guys can go that way if you'd like.
Is the door open?
The door is open. You guys unlocked both of them earlier, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
I seem to be stuck in the wall, literally.
Oh, there you go. Should be better now?
Yep.
Cool. Ah, yes.
Is this leading out to the outside?
No, that is not leading to the outside. However, this part just looks like some kind of random torture chamber. Giant metal bars block the way in. There's numerous surgical tools and other terrible things within.
Jesus.
It kind of explains how they got the hands and the eyeballs out. If anyone wants masterwork torturer's tools, they're right there, guys. Come on.
I'll help myself.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. You guys got a key earlier as well. It's just the key for all the rooms in this dungeon.
Okay.
You can write down, you have masterwork torturer's tools, Athos.
Oh shit, there's a ballista over there.
There's a ballista over there. What are you going to do?
Gonna check to see if there's anybody over there. Ballista.
Give me a perception check. Don't seem to hear anybody over there. Yeah, Nvidia, you don't hear anybody over that direction. That's just rock wall there. It seems like this ballista is broken, was brought back here some time ago.
Okay.
Also, yes, that's what this giant dark section of the map was. These do look to be like some kind of old escape tunnels around the place. And Nvidia, Lynn, as you walk forward, you can see in the walls here, there looks to be holes, peeping spots, so that an eye could be kept upon the rest of the men without them noticing.
Will you please rescue Balder?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Dead end over here.
Yes. Seems that this is just dead ends.
Okay. Did we go on our way?
Basically, yeah. You guys didn't head over to the far left-hand side, where Shanae was apparently getting the people who were sleeping on the job awake and trying to remove them from this place.
Oh right, this is the wall.
Is Balder stuck?
Yeah, he was. I might have to take him all the way around.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, thank you. Because he doesn't have vision either.
Yeah.
I would just be traveling through darkness.
Oh, poor Balder. And we're able to get everyone onto the other side.
Did Shanae ever leave, or
She's right there. Yeah, she's looking over the dead bodies of the Dracons. She's moving them side by side and wrapping them up.
Do you need any help with that, Shanae?
I will be fine. I am simply offering them the proper respects.
Okay. We did, just so you know, we did kill Kuzumo. I was wondering if any of those sort of, like, lost memories came back to you at all?
No. None. But I could tell when he died. A weight was lifted from this place. Perhaps this land. He did many terrible things. But that should end now. I worked for him for several years. In my time, I created many weapons that I'm sure were used for equally terrible outcomes. But at the very minimum, he tried to keep the authorities away from him by causing as few deaths as possible. Taking everything but one's life was his motto for those who would not stand against him.
Right. Well, his torture and cult sort of sacrifice chamber beg to differ a little bit.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to stay here and tell everyone who returns that they can leave. But I'll stay here for the time being. If you need any work done for weapons or armor, the least I can do to repay you is this.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to maybe upgrade some things, would you?
Well, I've done a deal of modifications upon my own armor, as is. I know that sleeping is always a problem in heavier works. She looks over at Athos. I could do something similar for you if you desired.
Maybe in time.
But I am not talented with magics itself.
Fair enough. Thank you, though.
Anyway. I'll send word back to home about this. Thank you for what you've done, even if it was messy.
It may not seem like it, but it did make this area at least a little bit more peaceful.
Oh, without a doubt. I simply hope that no one moves in to take his place too quickly. It is the nature of things.
Maybe that's something that you could help avoid. Filling the power vacuum with somebody who cares more about other people and making sure that this area stays stable and peaceful without necessarily being a tyrant.
I am but a humble blacksmith, in truth. I may have some prowess, but not for leadership.
And that's what the best leaders say.
I'll consider it. For now, you should move on. I have bodies to bury. And she's going to kind of go back to closing eyes and putting weapons in the hands of the Drakon. Mutilated as their bodies may be. Athos knows what he wants.
Oh, right. Hey, Cattell, do you think you make it work a lever sort of situation out here?
What do you mean?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, buddy.
God, what the hell's going on out here? Ruckus.
Yeah, just so you know, we did kill Kuzumo.
He
What
walks.
happened?
He walks over and pats you on the back. Ah, good work there.
Thanks. Would you mind terribly if we took this big keg?
Rightfully, I don't even remember how it got in here, but sure.
Thank you very much, Sir Chef.
He'll go ahead and we'll help you, Athos, as you start trying to, you get it off the top and start rolling it. He moves over and sniffs at the levers, pulls them in a specific fashion. The top right, the bottom left, the bottom right, the top left, and then back out to the one over this side. And this wall down here also folds back. Oh, that's right. You want any nice meat for the trip back? I got some spare stuff, and well, by the smells out there, they're not gonna be needing any extras.
I mean, if you're offering, I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much.
All right. He moves away. And comes back later with a whole leg of dried mutton. Alright. Well, you lot get out of here. I'm gonna take my food and leave shortly enough. Good luck on the roads.
You as well. Good luck with the job market.
Alright. Athos, you steadily begin rolling the giant keg away.
I mean, if it doesn't take much strength, I'll help at least keeping the momentum up.
Yeah, you can aid. And eventually you guys are able to get out. The bodies are moved away so you don't crush them. Alrighty. And with that, you have dealt with the bandits in the west. The flak are picking no more.
Woo-woo.
And naturally, I would play the Final Fantasy theme song again, but I don't have to go find it once more. So instead, we just say "da-ding." You did it. Where the fuck? Hold on, I have to get this one up instead.
Safe to say, everyone has their
There it is. There you go. TLDR, you all level up.
I did watch it just to watch it.
Yay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We almost burnt alive.
Fight as a tiger now.
And
Technically I could before, but it wasn't as good.
now I'm more efficient. She gets pseudo wild shape.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because before with my Skinwalker, I could choose like Dark Vision or a Bite Attack or something else that I don't remember. But I'm going to be getting a feat that makes it so I can actually shift into the same tiger that Balder is. So I get the whole Bite Claw Claw and everything.
Like Claw?
And I can cast spells when I'm a tiger, so...
Oh, can you? It's not like a druid where like you have to take a feat for it?
Oh no, it was
Well,
a feat.
I have the feat.
Yeah.
I got the feat at level 3.
Got it. Okay.
And
It-
then I'll be able
it's
to talk
fine.
as a tiger at 7.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm just going to chill in tiger form and do all my stuff as a tiger and never shift back.
Yeah. Why
So I
would
don't
you?
have to talk to anyone.
Exactly. You just have the intelligence of an awakened tiger. Anyway, from there, who would like to roll their d8 first?
Are we all d8s?
Yes, the entire party is d8 hit dice. Even Boulder. Alright.
Roll one for me.
Alrighty. Apples, you get a 5.
Hey.
Lynn, would you like a reroll on either of yours?
Nice.
Let's do it.
Alright, for who? Yourself or Boulder?
Just for me. Baldur's is fine. He's at like 38 HP right now. He's fine.
Alright, Lynn, you get a 2.
Aw, that's
26
sad.
now.
You're very squishy tiger.
Yep. We're trying your best.
40. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I made it 39 because I made. Yeah, I'm going for a skill point. That's my build. So
fair.
I'm actually gonna be at 39.
That's all good. I did have to laugh. When we did fucking session 0 and we got character gem and everyone was a d8 hit dice class, I was like, huh. I haven't seen that one before. Normally there's like a d6 hit dice class mixed in with something, but no. Screw that. Nothing but half-casters and cleric.
I'm trying to remember where did we do under rules for the automatic bonus progression? Yes, we did.
Ah, yes. Next ABP.
Ooh, deflection.
Everyone gets effectively a free ring of protection. So +1 to all your ACs and CMD off of that. It's not loot, but you know.
Okay, I need to get to bed.
Oh, good. Hope everyone had a good time tonight and no one felt threatened that they were definitely going to die.
I had literally 1 point in strength left. I was really worried that could kill me.
Yeah. It would just left you paralyzed so you could be coup de grace and die instantly. Yay.
Yay.
I mean, it also did reduce your max HP, so not a good time.
Yeah, no, that also was very scary.
Anyway, have a good night, Color. See you next week. Alrighty.
Ooh, I get a level. No, I don't. Just kidding. That's not the level.
Yeah, the big thing for this level is always the feet.
Oh, I get Bane.
Oh, yeah.
You mean spell level?
Sorry, what was that?
You mean the spell level?
Oh, yeah. You get Cleric level 3 spells. Hey, you could finally cast Remove Disease.
Finally.
I feel like you were just casting Delay Disease to wait that out, honestly.
I kind of was, because I'm like, man, I could go to a nearby church, but that would be go against my religion. Well,
Yeah.
kind of.
I don't want to paint other
It's nothing as a
people.
cleric personally.
Yeah. Please note, Apples has been losing decks consistently because he's had a couple of failed cast level and then failed fortitude saves. You've somehow managed to never pass 2 fort saves in a row. It's really annoyed me. So I've just been. I was just kind of expecting. It's like, yeah, he's gonna go the full duration on this one. Would you like some meta knowledge, Nick?
Sure.
Alright. If you stick the disease out for a whole 2 weeks, something different happens. I won't say whether that different is good or bad, but something different happens.
I have a feeling that I'll turn into a cop, so. As fun as that sounds, I'm tempted now, but no.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, well that's exciting. Bane's just another thing I gotta use to increase my to hit.
Oh, what do you mean to hit? 2d6 extra damage is horrifying.
I also get an extra +2 to hit as well.
Yeah, two. Oh, is it? +2 to hit, +2 damage, plus 2d6.
Is it +2 damage as well?
It increases your enhancement bonus by 2, so yes.
Yeah, so if I have that plus Judgment of Justice and Justice of Destruction. Oh wait, no, that's not until I think level 6 or 7.
Yeah, you don't get dual ones until later.
Yeah.
And then you also stack on top of the fact that your enhanced bonus is effectively +3 now, so you overcome cold iron and silver DRs. Which, by the way, was what Lemures had. They have DR good, a DR5 / good or evil. Sorry, good or silver.
Yeah.
So, yeah, once you bane things, they kind of just fall apart.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So, Scroll of Dispel Magic. Am I able to study that, learn it, and then put it in my formula book?
Is Dispel Magic in your formula list?
It is.
Then yes, although you will not be able to cast it until you're the right level, you can add it to your book.
Gotcha. Okay. And then for Potion of Invisibility, I have a formula alembic, so theoretically I can distill that and then learn the potion formula that way too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can take all the party loot and start adding it to your own spellbook.
Okay.
That, because for what's worth, you can make them into potions later on, but you still need to be the right level in order to make a potion of Dispel Magic. Or oil of Dispel Magic, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And what do you get this level? Oh, never investigate talent. Oh, and just for reference, in future you do need to use studied combat before you make a studied strike. So it's just you just declare that as a move action.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, it's decent enough anyway. Getting +2 to hit and damage is not something to really turn down. But a studied strike dispels the studied combat effect, so you use it as a finisher, basically. And I think there is a thing if you want to be able to add that to ranged attacks as well, but I don't remember. Ah, there it is. Takes weapon focus first, though. Blech. Oh, wait, wrong channel. Any idea what investigator talent you're going to go for?
I have no idea. Leveling takes forever because I'm not very familiar with Pathfinder, so I'm always reading
That's
through
fine.
pages of stuff.
Yeah, you want to make the best choice possible. That being said, something I would definitely suggest if you want to do it is going for infusion, so you can let other people drink your potions. And they can just hold on to them themselves the entire day. That's just one of the options you get there. Oh. Alrighty. So, I think I'm gonna head off.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Good night.